Good morning, gamers, and welcome back to Hellstormwargaming. Hope you're all doing well. My name is Mikey, and thank you so much for tuning in. Say hello if you're watching live, and if you're watching this back, leave a comment down below, let me know who you are, where you're watching from. But hi. Hello. Hope you're all doing well. Just got a tweet that I've gone live. I just put up a funny tweet if you haven't seen already. But welcome, we got lots to cover today. Some fun, some sad stuff, some fun stuff, and some outright mean stuff. It's going to be a bit of a weird stream today. But welcome. Hello. Again, my name is Mikey. Welcome to the morning news. I don't have my news song queued, which is annoying. Can I get my news song queued? Let me tell you the headlines. I've failed you all. There it is. Welcome to the morning news. Today, these are your headlines. Okay. Warhammer community actually does something good for once. I like the stock, and also there's a new YouTuber on the market bullying other Warhammer YouTubers, which I think is cringe, and we're going to laugh at them. So they are the morning headlines. Hello again, if you're watching live, thanks so much for tuning in. If you're just tuning in, then hello, my name is Mikey. Welcome. I stream every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and today we're going to be covering the cringe news. Okay. Hello. They are the headlines today. I hope you're all doing well. But welcome. If you are watching live, then now's the time to ask me a question. If you've got some interesting things you want to talk about, something you've seen, because this is a pirate radio. I'm not the only guy on this radio. I'm just a presenter. If you've seen something interesting happening in your area, then please let me know what's going on. And we say a massive thank you to Idiotic Synergy. Thanks so much for being a member for a whole month. Are we allowed out of the basement yet? No, stay in that damn basement.
1 month of membership.
Please, for the love of God, stay in the basement.
Am I allowed out of the basement yet?
Please, for the love of God, stay in the basement. But also, if you didn't know, we try and hit a member goal every single stream. Okay? We try and hit a member goal every single stream. The member goal today is 460, as you can see. We have a whole wheel of prizes to give away. As you can see, we're giving away loads of games. We're giving away some paper. We're giving away some dice. We're giving away some models. There's a whole load of prizes. If we hit the member goal, then everyone will have a chance to spin. Everyone will gain a chance to spin the wheel. And then we'll do an extra marble stream at the end of the stream for everyone who donates or become a member during the stream to have a second chance to win. Okay? I'd love to hit the member goal. That would be really sick. But if you want to support the channel, please become a member. If you don't want to become a member, you can super chat. And if we do hit the member goal, you'll still be entered into the marbles race. And Papa Pariah, thank you very much for the gifted membership, bud. Really appreciate it. Thank you. DV Null, make sure you say thanks. And if you haven't already, please join our Discord. I've just got to tweet that I'm live because I had a funny tweet. Because big OnlyFans creator, which I didn't think I was going to be bringing up today, but here we are. Big OnlyFans creator Meowry is tweeting about Warhammer for some reason. Okay, and I don't know why. I've got no idea why. I think they might be on a bit of a Warhammer hype. Okay. But Meowry's tweeted, the hottest thing a man can do is be really good at painting Warhammer minis. Faces and Bases and Organ, thanks so much for the gifted. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. It's very kind of you. But yeah, so she tweeted, the hottest thing a man could do is be really good at Warhammer. So obviously, Georgie helped me cook up a tweet of just me and my Warhammer trophies.
Gifted member.
So yeah, lads, now's the time. Now's the time to start tweeting about your painted Warhammer, okay? The OnlyFans creators are coming in, okay? I know you're all single and bold, but that's okay. Now's the time. Be really good at painting Warhammer, all right? Babe, see 1,000 points on the table and legs become wet noodles. Oh, actually hilarious. Actually hilarious shit. Okay. Miari collab when? Imagine. I don't think I'm a big enough channel for Miari to collab with me. She's always on like Mizkiv stream and stuff. So fucking nightmare. I bring home 5 figures a month. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. 5-hole Warhammer. How did you find out about this OnlyFans, Craig? Because she's on Mizkif's stream. If you just go Mizkif on YouTube. Because I enjoy Mizkif sometimes. But he has got a bit of a thing of just posting women in thumbnail. She was on it loads. She was a while ago. There's loads of funny clips about it. But it's like every like 5 thumbnails. I think he's come off it a bit now, but still. She was in one of these a while ago. But it is like every thumbnail there's a rack. Anyway, not a subscriber. No, I don't even follow her. Georgie was shouting me. Me sitting downstairs listening to this. What do you mean? Miss gave the man with the eyebrows sticking to the earth crust, right? It is funny though. I enjoy these. I started listening to his new podcast. It's got a podcast called Just Chatting, which is a fucking sick name for a Twitch streamer to have a podcast. And yeah, he's I watched the one with Squeaks. So I really enjoy Squeaks. He's actually really good. Someone I know has an OnlyFans where she paints minis. What the fuck? Is it successful? Like anyone can start an OnlyFans, but if it's successful? Holy fuck! Packaged up all my Warhammers to go to storage last night. Now to pack my hobby area. Look, mate, I know one OnlyFans creator is posting about Warhammer, but it's not fucking. You don't have to pack up away your stuff. Just don't show them. Pay me like one of your Alpha Legion models. That's also funny because Georgie just showed me a TikTok. Georgie, what was the creator called? Because that's actually funny. We're being evicted. Oh shit. Okay, I'm sorry, dude. Sorry for joking about that. I don't understand. Georgie, what was the creator called? Speaking of, pay me like one of your Alpha Legion models. I know, Dio, I'm gonna trigger another Mikey spiral. Brain. Is it this one? Not that one. This one. She just showed me this, right? Okay. Speaking of, pay me like one of your Alpha Legion models. Why is there no sound? Wait, why is there no sound? Wait, what? Chat, does anyone know why there's no sound playing? I mean, stupid, the sound's on. It's not muted. Mute sound. Is it because there's music in the background? Because you're inept. No, I've got the sound on. It's not muted. I don't understand. And it's not going to be funny without the sound. Let's try opening it again.
Happy Monday.
Oh, there we go. What the fuck? That was weird. Anyway, look, listen.
Monday, I like colored pencils. Choose my makeup for something I like to call Color Me Monday. Let's go. My older brother's birthday tomorrow, so I asked him to choose all the colors that we're going to put in the cup and pick from today. The palette looks pretty good. Let's hope it stays that way when I put it on my face. What color are we going to get for eyebrows?
The content says, random pencils, grab one out. That's what color you paint something on your face. Anyway, this is what she looks like at the end.
Brother said I look like one of the Warhammer dudes that he's been painting, and I'm pretty sure that's where he got the inspiration from anyway.
But look at the Warhammer.
If you got the inspiration from anyway.
That's Alpha Legion. That's Alpha Legion. Can't hear it. Did you turn the volume up? Pay me like one of your Alpha Legion models. That's Alpha Legion, surely. What other faction could this be? There she is. I thought that was hilarious. And that was just to say, paint me like one of your Alpha Legion models. She literally did. And this is what she looks like.
If you also have a birthday this week, happy birthday. I love you very much. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week.
There you go. Anyway, the side topic. What's up with YouTube? Why are you being annoying? What's going on? What's up, YouTube? Why are you giving me a big yellow box? Not receiving enough video. That's weird. That's weird. Anyway, chat. Again, now's the time to ask questions. You want to talk random stuff. We might get some clips out of it. We might have a good time. Should I start an OnlyFans painting models? Probably. Starting an OnlyFans painting minis in the nude would need to offset the cost of turning the heating up. I like how that's your concern. You're concerned about OnlyFans painters? It's just like, yeah, but they need the heating on because it's cold, bro. Nothing else there. Nothing else there, but it might be cold. It might be cold. Vertical video cringe. It's great for reaction content. Where are we? Alpha Legion is also French, so the joke works as a Titanic reference. Why are Alpha Legion French? Is that like true? True? Who's the gig going after Wargaming YouTubers? We'll get to it, promise. A hobbyist a couple of years ago had an OnlyFans, but she was harassed out of the community by some big names because she used what she earned to buy hobby and she was a fantastic painter. That's cringe. I think it's the last day of John Blanchard's Kickstarter. I haven't seen much about that. Shall we have a look? What is it? Mordering from Brass Monkey. Let's look at the Kickstarter. It's fucking smashed the goal. Look at that. Thistle is a faithful assistant to Grandmaster Blanche, helping bring his new range of data miniature grimdark femmes to the world. Okay. Holy shit, they're sick, aren't they? They are just... I know it's dumb to say. I know it's dumb to say. But they are just Warhammer models, right? Is it a slow news day? No, it's not slow news day. I got loads of news to cover. But at the beginning, we always look at what I chat to you guys. That's the whole reason you tune in live, right? I can just ignore you. I can just ignore you if you want. Awful news channel announces headline they proceed to scroll TikTok. That's literally every news channel you've ever watched. They use TikTok as news sources these days, don't forget. That one's cool. I like the mask on that one. Why do they always have to wear heels? Fucking John Blad said so, that's why. Are they 3D prints or cast? I look like they're cast. 4 minis in a year for production. They're definitely being cast then. They're cool. They're very cool. Jagrin, Apollinia, Ottershilt, and Salamia. Any free unlock stretch goals? What are the stretch goals? Show me stretch goals. I love stretch goals. How much did they unlock? Drummer of Hearts, cute. Alternative hats. These are elite stretch goals to be fair. Little, do you want a different hat? Do you want a little skin for your miniature? Is there any more to unlock? They've unlocked that one. They got one more. Queen Voodoo. How much are they? £30. Oh, that's quite cheap to be fair. To say you're getting like all of these miniatures as well. 30 quid is cheap. John Blanche foot guy confirmed. Get your baps out, Mankey. Although at this point, those aren't baps, they're whole loaves. That was really mean. That was super mean. Time out. You can have 10 seconds. Enjoy. That was meanie bum. I don't have loaves. I've got a whole pack of bread cakes. Okay. Maggie, did you know that Dead Animal Bits Kickstarter is now open for late pledges on GameFound? Oh, really? Dead Animal Bits. Has anyone seen the Dead Animal Bits on GameFound? Why is it not showing GameFound? Free promo time. Anyone else got a Kickstarter that's ending today? Well, who's this? Oh, there it is. Pete the Wargamer, Dead Animal Bit. 28 mils, heroic scale, hard plastic conversion parts for Wargaming miniatures. It's on the late pledge today. Hello, my name is Pete, but I'm more commonly known as Pete the Wargamer on YouTube. Pete, you're so cute. What's this? What's this? Hello, my name's Pete. Pledge. I don't have pledge logged in. I'm not logged in, okay? But you can back it. It's the last day to back it. Or it's open today for backing. For late pledges. Man's packing a whole ass bakery. So your green name, you're allowed to say that. So humble. My name's Pete. I'm also known as Pete, who wargames. The jawbones remind me of some crisps you could get in the shape of shark mouth. Really? Pete's honest until Mikey who lies to his fans. When have I... Name one time I've lied. Name one time I've lied, bro. Give me one lie. I'm waiting. Dental, I'm putting you on a pedestal. When did I lie to you? Tell me when. Lie. Mullets are great. You're getting learn samurai. Look. Time out. 10 seconds. I'm enjoying this. Who wants to say I'm a liar now? You said you do this for money, but we can see the member goal. Wait, what? You said you do this for money, but we can see the member goal. Are you trying to say I don't earn a lot of money? Turns out reliquaries might not be red. You're a liar. What are we talking about? We catch up with chat. It's the beginning of the stream. Everyone's acting like I don't do this every single stream where I talk to chat for 20 minutes and then I tell you about what I want to talk about. Sorry, Mike, I didn't take me to tell your feelings, lad. I'll dip. It's because you're a grey name, Frankie. If you're a green name, I wouldn't have banned you for 10 seconds, for 10 whole seconds. I know 10 seconds feels like a lifetime on a live stream, but the only person that can pull off a mullet and not be a serial killer is MacGyver. Well, maybe I'm a serial killer. Didn't consider that now, did you? Hmm? I totally forgot about John Blanche's Kickstarter, so I should go back and go back that now. You should also go back to the Colour Forge Kickstarter if you haven't heard. I haven't checked it in a few days. Wow, Chacha turned against Micah hard after he attacked Pete. I didn't attack him, I just said Pete was cute. Do you have a full box of Little Plastic Limbs, real serial killer behaviour? Oh, it's up to nearly 40 grand. Holy shit, that's sick. There's only a week left as well. Updates, baby. Why these colours? No, Dayton. Oh, okay, not this one. We read this one. This is like a week ago. Siege armor. Siege armor does look sick, to be fair. Very shiny. I don't know what I do personally use this for, but if you're paying Necrons, this is just like Necrons in a can, right? If you want to do Caesarakian. You should go back to the Colour Forge Kickstarter, hashtag ad. Yeah, I earn every single time you buy some Reliquary Red, okay? Just to make that clear. Oh, it's James on a card. Michael, would you sign your trading card at events? If you pay me, sure. No, of course I will. Bro, I signed someone's Codex once. I was like, I didn't write this, you know. I didn't actually write this, you know that, don't you? And they were like, yeah, we want you to sign it anyway. And I was like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'd love to sign trading cards. That'd be really fun. It'd be cool if someone managed to get all of the trading cards and got all of them signed. That'd be fun. Can you see how many people pledge your colour? I have no idea. I don't think you actually have to choose colour until the campaign ends anyway. So everyone could be like, I backed for red, and then just get yellow instead and just annoy me. So trying to decide the fourth colour, probably a second red. Labour Red Colour Forge. Yeah, true. What a scam that'd be. Yeah, fucking me getting scammed. That's crazy. What a crazy concept. Let me pull up the live chat because I feel weird just talking to the screen. That's better. There we go. I know that means you get 2 live chats on screen, but at least you can see what I'm reading. Siege Armor is my World Eaters primed. Are you going to do the brass and then do the red instead? Or are you going to do it brass all over? Because brass World Eaters will look cool. The Tower Commander of that update was pretty sick. Yeah, they did a great job with that. And that's just primers as well. I'm going to bring Codex's for design. It was just like, it was in Vegas, right? When I went to Vegas, it was like really strange because it was the first time I've been to the US. And I only had like, I think I'd only just been signed by GW. So I only had like 10,000 subs or something. But like the celebrity culture over there, and like I'm not saying I'm a celebrity, but you understand what I'm trying to say. The celebrity culture over there is so different compared to the UK, right? It's really, really strange. It's like a fever. So I had like just like fucking like I'm at this tournament and I'm just like a guy and I'd like been recognized and stuff in the past. Like one of my friends now, Josh, who's been on the channel years ago, but it was like when he recognized me in a Warhammer shop, but not, it was like a third-party Warhammer shop, and he was like, "Are you Mike?" And I was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "I like your channel," and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. This is weird. I've never been recognized in public before. That's very cute." And then I went to Vegas like 3 months later, and people were just like swarming me. It was actually wild. You know, I just like wasn't used to it, and people were like, "Can you sign my codex?" And I was like, what? What do you mean? Can I sign your codex? I didn't write this book. And they're like, yeah, but I want you to sign it anyway. And I was like, okay, what codex is it? And he was like, a Chaos Space Marine one. I was like, Why do you want me to sign a Chaos Space Marine Codex? You know? It was like fucking straight. It was just weird. You know, just like this is I'm like the idea of signing something, like at the time was a bit strange, but I was like, that might happen. I kinda like knew that might happen eventually. But like the idea of signing a codex that I didn't write was weird. I mean, fair play, if they want me to sign it, I'm not gonna say no, am I? You know? I'm not gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna sign your codex. That'd be cringe. But yeah, that was really, that was just weird. I was like really like, this feels wrong. I don't know anyway. But the point is, I'm happy to sign anything. Maggie signed a Legion Imperial Space Marine figure. No, I will not sign a Legion Imperial Space Marine figure. Because I'll just blob it with a Sharpie. How about that? How does it feel to be recognized now? I'm still just blown away that people, like a lot of people, because like a lot of people in chat I've met in person, right? But some of you I haven't, and I still forget that you're actually real people. What do you mean you're not just a username? What do you mean like a functioning adult that just goes around like outside and just like goes to the bathroom and goes to the supermarket and stuff? I still find that very strange. I still find that very off-putting. And sometimes it's like weird because people like most people are pretty normal as well. And I'm like, hello, my name's Mikey. And they're like, we know who you are. And I'm like, okay, I don't know how you want me to interact with you because I don't know your name. And I'm trying to make you say your name by saying, hello, my name's Mikey. So I just automatically say, officially, hello, my name's Mikey. Nice to meet you. Because it's just like fucking, you know? I'm almost starstruck when I meet people, right? Because I'm like, what do you mean you know who I am? That's so sick. But also, sometimes you get weird interactions where I'm like, they're like, I know who you are. And I'm like, yeah, cool. I don't know who you are, though. Bro. Bruh. Please tell me your name. I'm scared. But yeah, like I got a guy at Warhammer this weekend. I like posted on Instagram that I was playing, right? I like posted on Instagram that I was like playing a game, and I'd just come from the bathroom. And he was like with a member of staff, and he was like had a huge smiling face. He was really nice. But I was just like, he was like, oh, I saw you on Instagram and I came looking for you. I was like, oh, that's weird. He was super nice though. He's super kind. He's super polite when I met him. But he's just like, I've been trying to chase you around the building. That's strange. But he was great. He was really nice. It was just like the initial like, oh, that's strange. Maybe I should be careful when I post in case I want to go to for a wee. Warhammer Fest was awful though. I kept trying to like go to the bathroom and people were, like talking to me in the bathroom, and I was like, please don't do that. I'm trying. I just want to pee. But there's nothing else to do there, so I just got it. I was just like, there is literally nothing else to do at this event except for talk to people in the bathroom. It's the only place you don't really have to queue. Was it like the Adam Trout moment in Bugman's? That was weird. That was very strange. Meeting Adam Trout at Bugman's, right? So I'm at Bugman's. I'm not doing any content, not doing a tournament. I'm just at Bugman's with some people. Some friends have come over from the US, and we met them at Warhammer World, right? It's actually where I got this mug from. They gave me this mug when we met up with them, ironically. And I'm sat at the table, and we're having like a conversation. We're talking about fucking God knows what. And as I'm talking, we're sat in like one of the booths at the back of Warhammer World, if you know it. And as I'm talking, someone pokes their head round, right? And this is like 2 years ago or so. And the person was Adam Troke, right? Who works at GW. Obviously, I'm at his workplace. Like, it's not that weird that he was there. The weird part was he poked his head round and was like, are you Mike Hellstorm Mikey? And I was like, yeah. Yeah, that's me. I'm Hellstorm Mikey. And he was like, oh, I'm Adam. Nice to meet you. And I was like, oh, yeah, nice to meet you, Adam. How you doing? You all right? How are things? Yeah, chat. Nothing, not a crazy conversation. And he was like, oh, well, nice to meet you. Catch you later. I was like, yeah, nice to meet you too. And I was with Nick and Georgie and like my two friends from the US. And I was like, why does he recognize my voice? Right. And I was like, oh, I'm a YouTuber. Of course he recognizes my voice. The thing is with it, chat, is at the time, Adam and Eddie was still doing the preview shows and I was watching them live all the time. And mostly laughing at how neither of them were very excited. And I said, like, I've not been nasty, but I hadn't exactly been kind about the presentation work on the live reveals, right? I've not been the nicest about it. I mean, like, you know, my common one was like seeing a brand new reveal and being like, wow, Eddie, that was so cool. What do you think? And I was like, oh God, no, he recognizes my voice because he's seen me react to him revealing stuff and me laughing at him for the lack of chemistry between them and how bored they both sound. That's why he recognized my voice. Oh no. Yes, hello, the consequence of my actions. So I was like, holy shit, the only reason he knows me surely is because I've been laughing at him about his live streams. And now they don't do it anymore. Why is that? They don't do it live anymore. They do pre-recorded. Why is that? It's because of wankers like me being a knobhead and then getting almost called out in public and then never speaking to him again. It's all my fault. You bullied that poor man into not doing live streams anymore. Oh God. Oh no. It's clicked because the first shocker was when he recognized me. But now yeah, they don't do live streams anymore. You stopped it, you monster. We'll never hear about how much you love Dark Angels on stream ever again. Oh no, it's all my fault, chap. It's all my fault that we get the weird interview things that don't show the new models anymore. It's my fault. I'm sorry. I ruined it for everyone. I ruined it for all. We had something so great and we didn't realize we had it until it was gone. We never respected the Adam Eddie combo. So now we know YouTube bully is in the headline. Oh no. How will GW know which country I'm watching from? God's sake. If you make fun of the weird interview things where you can use your power to bring them back. Oh, the new interview style ones are weird, aren't they? Like, here's loads of new models. We'll not actually show them. I love Eddie and other Eddie. Hilarious. Yep, I'm the bully. And that's why you should become a member, chat, if you haven't already. We're trying to hit the member goal of 460, as you can see. We are 15 away. If every one of you becomes a member, I'll actually smash the goal 3 times over. It would be very cool. Sorry, not 3. 6 times over. But 1 in 5 of you become a member. That'd be cool. Or gift a membership. That'd be also sick. But anyway, there's our little tangent. This is why we start talking shit at the start. How do you hear these weird stories without the random shit at the beginning of the stream? Now just continue to go on about how much we miss Adam and Eddie. You know what? I'll do that then, Samurai. Every time there's a reveal stream, I'm like, man, I miss Adam and Eddie. Man, Adam and Eddie is so good. I love them. What's the weirdest fan interaction you've ever had? I don't think I've had any super weird ones. Not to be the buzzkill and be like, there isn't any. I don't think I've had any crazy fan interactions, you know? Except for that guy who talked to me in the toilet. I was like, sorry, mate, I'll meet you outside. Because, like, you know, like, there's just sometimes you just don't talk to people, right? Any yet. No, I don't have any weird ones just yet. The first thing Mikey said to me was, why do you look like me? True. True. You do look like me, though. Maybe you guys should come up with the weirdest interaction you've had with me. That'd be funny. Papa Pariah, thank you for upgrading your membership. I love and appreciate you. Yeah, chat, what's your weirdest interaction you've had with me in person? Did I throw models at you at UK Games Expo on the Modifia stand? I can't remember. No. And then, oh God. Sophie said she was going to give me some models, and then she didn't either. I didn't even want to interrupt you on Warhammer game. I can't remember just talking to someone on the toilet. Yeah, you were very polite, mercenary. You were very, very polite. Now you just insult me and mod my channel. Did I say I was disappointed you didn't have cat ears on? Yeah, that was weird. I was like, who are you? And he's like, I bought the cat ears. I was like, oh, okay. That makes more sense. Was my only interaction with Salute, was it weird? Was it a weird thing? I don't think it was. I think it's pretty normal. You gave me head at Salute. That was a pretty weird thing to do in public. To be fair, I give everyone a head in public. Pretty much. There was that time I offered you a reach around wearing a chainmail glove. Maybe that's not weird for you. No, that was pretty normal. I know my fans. I know my viewers. When did we first meet? It was a Warhammer World event. I don't remember, Nick. You just feel like you've been there forever. I feel like I've known Nick forever now. But yeah, it's probably Warhammer World. There's that time you held the mic for George. That was funny. Alright, okay. Detnol, do you want me to ban you? Right, Detnol. I'm going to insult you now. Okay. I'm going to insult you now. Because it's time for the news. Because I know he loves this song. Okay. I probably shouldn't start this one like this, to be honest. Jack, we got some sad news. We got some sad news, okay? But it's like, really, there's a nice reason I'm bringing it up, okay? There's some sad news, but there's a nice reason I'm bringing it up. Because there was a League of Legends player that it's a bit crap one, so I'm just gonna come out with it because it's a bit of a strange one to like explain it. But essentially, there's a guy called Chris Zuna Bucheta or Butcher. I'm gonna butcher that in pronunciation, so I do apologize. He was like a famous League of Legends and MMO player, and he passed away in May, right? Okay. And obviously that's like really sad and like a really weird thing to start with on the news. But he was also, or they were also, a big player in Warhammer Age of Reckoning, which is like a really old, it's very old now. It actually shut down in 2013. It's still being upkept by by like fans of the game. They're like this like all like private servers and stuff like that. But he was like a huge player of this like huge Warhammer MMO game that like went down in 2013. And obviously this guy passing away is really sad, and he passed away at like a really young age. He was like 33 or something. However, like in the past week, they actually held a memorial for Chris, or Zuna, we'll call him, which I thought was really sweet. Okay. So if you played Age of Reckoning, you probably recognize it, but they did a walk from one of the main towns to the graveyard where they go and respect all the players who have played this game and passed away. But this is his guild that it was part of. So this video is posted by Troma. They're the ones who are recording it. But this is live stream on Twitch by Troma, I believe. And they were like letting people come on and talk about their favorite memories of this player. But I just thought like this was like really sweet and really touching and really just really cool, to be honest. It's actually making my eyes water a little bit. Because it's not much, but it's also amazing, you know? So all the old guild members all came on who hadn't played in a while, and just everyone jumped on. Over 100 players joined. Bear in mind, this game, this private server, peaked players is like 800 players tops. Like 100 players all joined just to walk from the city to the graveyard as a funeral like memorial thing, which is like super sick. And you know, like sometimes in Warhammer, right, there's right now definitely like a big thing of like people being really nasty and people being really horrible and just shouting about like fucking just God knows what, just like absolutely awful stuff. But then you just remember that like sometimes, I know this isn't directly Warhammer tabletop, but just like sometimes the Warhammer community just does something fucking amazing out of nowhere and just makes you really remember why you want to be a part of this community. Online, offline, hobby, gamers, whatever, everyone kind of comes together with one big love of Warhammer as a whole. And I don't know, so one of those kind of like restore faith in humanity moment, right? Which I just thought was like really sick. And it like, yeah, like when there's so much toxicity in the world at the minute, especially in big Warhammer, like you just search Warhammer as a thing on YouTube, it's just absolutely awful. It just reminds you that not everybody's a knobhead, right? So cool that nobody tried to ruin it. No, literally everybody's respected. So they made it to the graveyard, and then they were like emoting on the. It sounds funny to say out loud, but like emoting on the grave because they were like trying to pay respect, but it was like not dancing, not teabagging. They were like clapping and crying and whatever on the gravestones, which I thought was really sick, you know. Now there is a GoFundMe. Like this is the person who died, and it's like it was really sad. There's a GoFundMe for their funeral expenses. If you wanted to have a look, I'll post a link in the chat right now. It'd be really cool for you to go have a look and have a nosy, if you haven't already. But yeah, just like it's just fucking just nice, right? It's just in a world so full of so much hate, it is just a bit nice to see like just people coming together to respect one guy, you know, who they had a lot of respect for, and I have a lot of respect for the people who got involved. It's nice also they bring people together rather than just having people bickering and fighting. Exactly, it kind of caught me off guard, I'll be honest. It kind of like caught me off guard that would happen because I'm so used to seeing so many people like actually just being awful to each other all the time and just like absolute dog water on the platform sometimes. It was nice to see like everyone coming together for one purpose. Now it's sad that the reason they've come together is for someone passing, but what a way to send them out, you know. So there's no radio grief. There was nothing by the sounds of it. Absolutely nothing by the sounds of it. So anyway, I know that's put a bit of a change of pace than my usual news headlines, but I just thought that was like really beautiful. I wanted to bring it up. With the world so intent on tearing itself apart, it's nice some people are trying to put a little piece of it back together. Yeah, exactly. As I said, it's just like when there's so much crap going around these days, and it's like, and that just sounds so stupid to say out loud, but like in Warhammer, ever since the female custody thing, there's just channels out there that are just posting constant garbage. Just constant garbage. It just makes you like just go, Jesus Christ, is this the community I'm a part of? And then you see stuff like that and it goes, actually no. actually no, it's really it's a really fantastic community, and there's just like a small problem with it. WoW seems to be the most commonplace things like that. It should see more often, but it's quite emotional seeing this much respect people have sometimes. Yeah, exactly. Like, it just so happens they did it in Warhammer Age of Reckoning, which makes it an interesting news story for me to cover. But yeah, I thought that was really sick. I thought that was really, really cool. And again, I'm not asking anyone to go fun, but if you did want to have a look, then you can. They've already made the goal, which is really sick, but if you did want to have a look about Zuna, then I've left a link in the description. Don't worry, Jake, I got you in the end. Really appreciate you sharing that. No, I mean, I thought it was really cool. I thought it was really cool. And, you know, like honestly, like, sometimes I do, like, jokey things. And I didn't know the guy. I've got no idea who he is. The only reason I know this person is because of that. So it'd be, like, disingenuous. I mean, I just thought it was really a really nice sense of community, and it just made me, like, realize, like, okay, sometimes people are really horrible in this community, in related to Warhammer, and use Warhammer as an engine for rage farming. And I just thought that was, like, just like a really nice thing to look at, you know. There was one in EVE Online a while back. Warring Corps came together for a funeral lineup, nearly crashed one of the servers. So many huge ships in the area, not just doing anything. Yeah, I thought that was sick anyway. So yeah, rest in peace, Zuna, and I hope you found peace now. Now I've got to really awkwardly change the subject because I don't want to, like, keep it, you know, quite solemn. But so excuse me for weirdly changing the subject. But I just thought that was really nice for me to bring up. How do I change the subject, chat? Someone say something weird. This means perfect change the subject. Yeah, exactly. That's why I put it on. Quick, ban Decknell and change the tone. Why does everyone just, like, shout at Decknell to change the tone? Decknell, get banned. Thanks, chat. I think we've successfully changed the tone. Pull a trick, talk about Dark Angels. Wow, I just love Dark Angels, you know. Chat, I have been meta chasing though, I won't lie. Do a quick sponsor spot for Egg. Right, thanks, chat. Right, okay. Now, we've got a weird one to cover now. This is not mega related to Warhammer. We had our Warhammer one. We've got one that's not really related to Warhammer 1, but is interesting. And then we go back to Warhammer, okay? Now, I need you to cast your minds back. I know I did this to you last week. Last week, we did cast our minds back 2 months. Okay? Now we need to cast our minds back to 3 years ago. I know, listen. I know it's really hard. I know it's a long time ago. We've literally watched TikTok since then. Okay? It's not an update on the Taco Bell lawsuit. There's been no update as of yet. They're still trying to get me into court. 3 years ago, okay? For context, 3 years ago, we were mostly in lockdown. Yes, the COVID times. Okay? Think back to the pandemic. And what do you remember about the pandemic? That's right. Free money. Free money. Okay? Money was given to everyone for free because everyone was lazy bastards and didn't go to work like me. That's what we all think of, right? We think of furlough and stimulus checks if you're over in the States. And what did everyone do with those furlough and stimulus checks? Could everyone remember? No, please God, no. I went to work. Cringe. Cringe. Remember the pandemic, isn't it technically not over? Well, true. I paid my mortgage. Blackjack and hookers. I bought Warhammer. God, I'd love another Locky D. Now, a lot of you are talking like normal humans. And it's pretty much what I was doing. I was just making YouTube videos and grinding, okay? I was grinding. And then I got made redundant. It was a terrible time for a lot of people. But a lot of people realized they had a lot of spare cash because they weren't going out and spending it. So a lot of people weren't spending money, so they had spare cash. So what they did was invested in meme stocks. Do you remember meme stocks? Such as GameStop. Look at the highs. Holy shit. Remember, January 2021, GameStop at an all-time high at $81 a share. Okay. Now, you might remember this because it was like a huge, huge thing. It was all over the news all of the time. In particular, because of this guy. Keith Gill, also known as Roaring Kitty on YouTube and the internet, or on Reddit as Deep Fucking Value.
Will turn around for GameStop, and I remain invested in the company. Thank you. Cheers, everyone.
Oh, I missed a bit.
The potential tools to send a message based on how they invest. As for me, I like the stock.
You might remember the famous line, I like the stock. Oh, dear. Okay. Keith Gill, very famous because he was one of the probably most influential people at the time talking about GameStop. He was heavily invested in GameStop, and he made a lot of money from GameStop. He started with a couple of £1,000 or a couple of $1,000, ended up investing, like doing a lot of investment over the years, building it up to have a $50,000 portfolio, and invested it all into GameStop. And he walked away with like $10 million or something stupid like high. My numbers are relatively close. I'm going off of memory and just things that happened, but my numbers probably aren't going to be super accurate, but they're going to be like relatively close. He invested like 50 grand and came away with like $10 million. Okay. He's like the success story of Diamond Hands, of Wall Street Bets. r/Wall Street Bets, Diamond Hands, Hold, Ape Together Strong. All of those memes that you remember. And obviously, this clip that I've just showed you is from when he was like under a lawsuit of like manipulating stock, and he got away with it. Okay, he's like he basically got away with it because they couldn't really say he was manipulating the stock. It was just a bit of investing fever that was happening, you know. And Keith Gill, or Roaring Kitty, was the head of it because he was like the guy. He was like the guy streaming about it. He was the guy posting about it. He was showing his portfolio, because nothing what he did was illegal, just very much like a bit of a weird one, because as he was gaining traction as an influencer over this thing, he was like making more and more money because he was like posting about GameStop, and then GameStop would have a spike, and then he would like post something else, and then he would have another spike, and he ended up selling it all and making like tens of millions of dollars. Okay, because they realized at the time that GameStop was being used to short squeeze. Now, we're not going to sit here and explain everything about investing, but essentially some companies made some bets to try and basically they make bets all the time, and they call it short squeezing, where they borrow stocks from someone, sell them, and then try and sell them for more than they sold them initially to make money. That's kind of like how all the big investment firms do it. And he noticed this and then said, everyone get on it to try and screw over all the big investors. That was like the big thing. Okay. So if you don't know finance, essentially some guys, big tie suit guys, go, oh, I own this amount of stock. And one guy goes, can I borrow your stock a minute? Okay. They go, okay, yeah, that's fine. They sell it and then try and buy it back cheaper. So then they make the money and then give the stocks back. That's basically what a short squeeze is. But it was really like crazy, and obviously the fever for it was crazy. And obviously you can see the price at 2021 where it was worth nothing, and then it was worth loads, and then it went down to nothing. And it slowly declined ever since, obviously, until the last month or so. As you can see, it was a pretty steady price, but we've had some crazy spikes recently, and downfalls and spikes. And that's because, as you can see, around May, we had some interesting things happen. Now, what happened in May with GameStop? Okay, GameStop being the equivalent of Game in the UK. If you don't watch it, if you're watching from the UK, it's equivalent of Game. It's a trading store, you know, that deals with physical products and merchandise, okay, for gaming. And ever since 2021, the public spending, or like the idea of buying physical games and physical media, is on the decline. More people have Game Pass, more people have Steam, more people have any sort of any marketplace in gaming, right? And physical media for gaming is on the general decline. People don't buy physical games anymore. They buy digital version. They buy Game Pass, example. So why did GameStop have a huge spike on the 13th of May? Chat, do you know? Why did it have a huge spike? Because this company is on the general decline. It is being carried by memes currently, but it is on the general decline until May. Well, that's because our boy Keith Gill, I like the stock, didn't tweet from 2021 because of the huge lawsuit that he was under, and it was like all public, until May 13th, where he posts this meme. Nothing, no comment, nothing, but on May 13th, he posted gamer meme, okay? And because of that, the stock price jumped. As you can see, it went from 17 to 48 within a day, which is honestly wild. Now, he didn't say anything. He didn't say anything about meme stock. He didn't say invest. He didn't say I like the stock. He's literally said nothing. All he did was post a picture and made a company jump in value by how much? 36 million to 200 million in a day? So the reason we got a spike is because Rory Kitty posted a random meme on Twitter. A random meme. Now, obviously, he was under one of the most public financial lawsuits of all time. So he's being very careful what he says. But he does keep tweeting. He keeps posting random little videos. As you can see, he's not saying anything in particular, but he's making his point very much known.
It's over. We're done when I say we're done.
And that's all he's been posting. Random movie clips, random memes. Not saying anything in particular, but getting the point across. Is that the role from the OG Dawn of War cinematic? No, I don't think it is. Lots and lots of random movie clips and inspirational cat videos, okay? He's been doing this. This is all May 14th. This is since the day tweet. This is 2 days since he first tweeted something. He's been posting a hell of a lot, as you can see. Lots of random times every day. What's he said here?
On GameStop were looking for someone to blame, and Roaring Kitty was starting to look suspicious.
Shut up, bitch!
Investors who had lost big on
So he was just at it and at it and at it, okay? And this all fulminated into a live stream on the 7th of June, 2024, so last week, where Roaring Kitty went live for the first time in 3 years. Don't worry, chat, it's not all cats. However, the cats are great. And we're not going to watch the full hour. This is his hype video. This is the get hyped. Let's go. Let's go. We're about to watch a Roaring Kitty stream. Why isn't your intro this slick? Because I don't have $15 million in the bank, mate. And I love this as well. You should not treat any opinion expressed on this YouTube channel as a specific inducement to make a particular investment or follow a particular strategy, but always an expression of opinion. That's that. This is how you get out of legal, by the way. This is how you get out of legal. Done. Sorted. But anyway, he finally comes on the stream. He finally appears and watch the chat. Look, I wish I could keep up with this guy, okay? Are you ready? The fucking music in the background. The fucking music in the background. Chat, I'm going to tell you why this is by far the most expensive live stream we've ever watched, okay? If you haven't watched this, this is by far the most expensive live stream in the entirety of any live broadcast you've ever seen, okay? Any live broadcast you've ever seen, not just on YouTube, just in television as well. This is the most expensive one, okay? We're going to keep watching for a little bit longer. Note the arm pressing all the buttons, the mute buttons, and the repeat button, just so his music keeps playing. Now, the insinuation here is obviously, oh, well, GameStop is in the red, so he's dying. You know, it doesn't specifically say this, but that's the idea. And then maybe if the line goes up, he'll resuscitate and be revived. But he's not working.
Oh shit. Oh, am I okay? Oh shit.
Oh, that was a close call. How do I get my shit set up there?
I love that this man has millions and millions of dollars and he's still got the same webcam, the same chair, and the same microphone.
Oh. Help. Send help. Send help. Can y'all
Just for reference, this guy had over 500,000 people watching this live. No, by the way. Over 500,000 people.
hear me right now? I kind of forget how to do this. I kind of tested it. Can you hear me? I can't keep up with this chat. You can hear me? Yeah. Okay. I mean, I can't read this chat. The chat. Oh, you can hear me. Oh, excellent. I had to dust this shit off to get this working. Oh, you brought me back to life with the chat. It's like the bzz, bzz. Oh shit. I'm alive. Kinda.
Anyway, this is an hour-long stream of him just riffing. He comes on and says he's got no plan.
Can I say that? Can I say it's going up? Is that okay? Look at this. I can't keep that getting over. I think I can say that. Cheers. Crazy stuff going on these days, huh? Crazy stuff. Can you believe it's me? Can you believe it? Because it kind of looks
As you can see, the stock does go up, but then he spends an hour just randomly riffing and not really saying anything.
God damn.
And down it goes.
All right. Okay, yeah, so I hope everyone's doing well. It's been a few years now. I hope y'all are good. We've been doing okay here, hanging in there. This, you may not, I mean, I was just messing around with this. This isn't a real bandage. This isn't a real, what do you call this, a splint? Is that the word? It's not real. I'm messing around right now. I'm messing around, okay?
As I said, this is the most expensive live stream broadcast you've ever seen because it's an hour of him chatting away, right? And all the while, he can't specifically say it because he doesn't want to get sued again. But this is like a weird grey area of having the GameStop meme live update behind you while you're talking shit, okay? And it's very obvious watching this stream, because I have watched most of it. It's very obvious watching this stream that he's trying to pump the stock, okay? He never specifically says, buy GameStop. He never specifically says, invest or anything like that. But it's 50 minutes of him randomly chatting, and all the while the stock is dropping.
Rooting for it, right? They're rooting for it to work out, myself included. How often does that happen? That folks like really want it to work out, and it
had a huge spike eventually, but it continued to drop throughout the stream. It spiked and then dropped. It spikes and then it drops. As you can see, it's less. You see the chaos of it whilst he's live. This is an hour-long stream, so this is like minutes of it crazy dropping up and down. However, what he did do was show his portfolio. Okay, he showed his portfolio, and it showed you that he had like fucking hundreds of thousands invested in GameStop. Okay, 160 million, hundreds of millions, even not even hundreds of thousands, hundreds of millions invested in GameStop. Okay. And the difference between this is the stock he's holding, and this is the stock he has on call. Essentially, on call is that I'm trying to keep it like layman as well, and I only like mostly understand it. On call basically means if it hits a certain value, it'll automatically sell. Okay, and basically what will happen is if the GameStop value goes to $69 before the 21st of June of this month, so by next week, if it goes to $69, all of these calls will automatically sell, and Roaring Kitty will go from putting 50,000 in GameStop in 2021 to being a billionaire because of GameStop. Okay, that's like the sort of money. That's the sort of money that he's playing with now, because he's got 350 million invested in GameStop, as you can see here, the total there, $350 million. However, because when he went live, the market kind of like started dropping. Over this 1 hour period of live stream, he lost $235 million. Which is hilarious. He goes live quite clearly, you know, if you quite clearly read between the lines, quite clearly trying to get the stock to go up because he's very public about his portfolio and he has these calls that if they make a certain value, they'll all sell and he'll become a billionaire from investing in GameStop and doing whatever. However, he in fact lost $200 million. I keep saying 1,000. That's so many zeros. There are 9 zeros before the decimal point here. Which is actually hilarious. Because he just keeps talking. He keeps talking about his portfolio. He keeps talking. The stock keeps dropping. As you can see, it never goes up. It goes up once and it keeps dropping. And then he ends the live stream with it worth less than when he started. He started, it was worth nearly $32 a stock. And he ended and it was worth 27.6. So yes, chat, this live stream, this 50-minute live stream, cost him $200 million. But it's actually wild. It's actually wild. I know this is a little bit like crazy and it's just like hard to picture, but like he went live trying to get the stock to pump and it just didn't work and it backfired completely. But also, where's he got the money from? As I said, in 2021, when he left the scene, for lack of a better term, he had like $10 million. So where's he got $300 million from? You know? As I said, when he shows his I've got a screenshot of the portfolio. There. Like, where's he got all the extra money from? You know, that's actually crazy how much he's like managed to acquire. So I don't know if he's got like backers or anything. He's working with people behind the scenes, either on paper or maliciously, I don't know, but the fact that he's got that much money now is actually mental. To say 3 years ago he had like 50 grand to play with, you know. But yeah, so if it sounds like to me he's trying to short the stock and he's trying to stream to get it to go up in value, but it did the opposite. He has got the money because he understands the cycle between the massive short position. You have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Okay. He told me you lent them out of your piggy bank. But it's actually wild. He just lost that much in that day. Now, it could still go up. Like, I think since then it has kind of gone up. If it does hit $69, he will be a very, very, very wealthy person. But until then, it's the same as it was when he went live. But it has been going up, you know, a general climb. So it's definitely going to be interesting. I mean, he's an effective trader before GameStop scenario. Yeah, true. And obviously, if he's got that much money, he can invest a lot more and make a lot more money. But I just thought that was funny. So Roy K is down 235 million United States dollars on the day with 600,000 live viewers. And he's absolutely unhinged on a YouTube live stream with no game plans and one user. This is the type of chaos energy that not even crypto can keep up with. Another commenter, comparing the influence of Steve Jobs, Roy Critti is the greatest business communicator since Steve Jobs. Dude shows up 30 minutes to the live stream, builds attention up to 11, shows up on the live stream in a fake bandage and cast, and the first thing he says is, oh shit. Actually hilarious. He should have bought 8 JPEGs. No, he's obviously a smart guy, but it's just fucking funny that he lost that much money in one day. Did he at least run a couple of mid-rolls, get some money back? I mean, that live stream has like 3 million views, right? So he's obviously not done bad off that. So yeah, this is the full article from Dexerto. He went live to 600,000 viewers. Rory Kitty posted a thread on r/superstonk subreddit showcasing 5 million GameStop shares since June 2024, which is the first update in the investment that he's offered since 2021. The GME stock has skyrocketed once again since his post, and Rory Kitty went live on YouTube June 7th to talk about it. News of the stream quickly made its way across social media, so it wasn't long until Keith's stream began to skyrocket in views and easily cracked through 600,000 viewership mark in no time, which is obviously super high. We've just had the world record largest live stream yesterday with Kai Cenat and Kevin Hart, and that was like 700,000. So this is like how many people are tuned in. This is like a world record, one of the top 10 live viewed streams ever. It's a guy fucking trying to mute the music while his heart bleep monitor is playing. The quick 50-minute long live stream maintained his viewership levels nearly the whole time. He's been has been the talk of everyone X since then. With over 75,000 tweets mentioning his name, many share their collective hype of the chaos that Rory Kitty has caused with his recent actions. And then, as I said, he's down $200 million. Kevin Hart and Kai Cenat. So Kai Cenat's the biggest live streamer on Twitch. And Kevin Hart is on there right now. But anyway, I thought that was fucking hilarious. I actually thought that was fucking funny. And it's definitely going to be interesting watching this fucking come out. If he becomes a billionaire from GameStop, that whilst he's a man with too much money, and I don't think anyone needs that much money, it's also going to be very funny that he did it mostly with GameStop. But the fact that he's been fucking silent and managed to accumulate 300 million. Quick 50-minute long, that's an oxymoron. Quick for a live stream. Bear in mind, I think his previous live streams are like hours long. Yeah, 50 minutes, 7 hours, 4.5 hours, 5 hours, 5 hours, 4 hours. Now, these are all 3 years ago, but yeah. Anyway, I thought that was funny. Kai Cenat. If you don't know Kai Cenat, I'll show you. Like he's like again, he's just one of the biggest creators on Twitch. And he's got Kevin Hart on there doing a sleepover stream. This is Kai here. This is what the kids watch. I'm not interested, but the kids watch it. You know? Why is Kevin Hart there? But why not? You know? Why not? Why is Kevin Hart dancing? Why is this 44-year-old man dancing like that? But I mean, he's fucking getting it, so why not? He's got 143,000 subs. How come I can't say anything? Has he got a portal? Yeah, that's Kevin's bathroom. Anyway, I can't watch all that because it's all copyrighted, but you know. Wait, he's younger than me. Kevin Hart's 44, yeah. So yeah, Kai Cenat's one of the biggest live streamers on Twitch. Again, I don't really watch him, but you see a lot about him because he's one of the most popular, right? So... This isn't Warhammer. I've just spent like 25 minutes talking about fucking GameStop. Did Kevin Hart get divorced or something? I don't know, but like, I mean, if Kai Cenat asked me to go on his stream, I would go too. Who wouldn't? He's like sits with like fucking like 50,000 views every time. Not gonna lie, that sleepover stream vibe back in the day with your friends expecting his mum to come back in and boll at them for making a racket. Yeah, it's hilarious to be honest. It's quite funny, you know, it's a bit fucking random, but yeah. But like, I don't like watching, but like, because of, I follow like people like Dexerto for my news, they were just tweeting about it like constantly, you know? But it's just fucking 3 lads hanging out, which I vibe with, you know? I think it's actually quite funny, but one of them just so happens to be Kevin Hart for some reason. I don't know who the other guy is. He's obviously very famous as well. But yeah, there you go. All-time Twitch viewership of 672,000. It was actually closer to 700. But it's just fucking 3 bros hanging out by the sound of it. I'm trying to find some more. Like this one, for example. Kevin Hart fell asleep on the sleepover stream. Anyway, there you go. Okay, no, I'm not bothered, but they're having a great time, so fucking get it, Kings. Jesus Christ, the future's fucked. Why is the future fucked? Because a guy poured some water. I'll get a headache very quickly. Yeah, like, I mean, you know, it's fucking, as I said, like, the younger generation watch them a lot, and they've just got like a really, it's like a really, like, fucking just loud comedy, but like people like it, so who cares? He cheated on his wife. Yikes. But yeah, just that's all it is. It's just fucking three. That's on like a lot of the streams. It's just guys hanging out being dudes. But yeah, they've just got like Kevin Hart and the other guy there. I don't know who the other guy is, but yeah. But he recently played Elden Ring as well, and he was like, because like Kai Cenat was like mostly a like COD streamer, did COD, and then he kind of like changed into a bit more, not IRL, but like collaboration, boys being dudes streaming, and then he played Elden Ring on stream, and it was like loads of updates about it because it's Kai Cenat playing Elden Ring, and he's like, this is the best game of all time. Will Mikey do a similar video with Wargaming content creators, sleepover games and shithousery? Probably, yeah, why not? At least you're so bad at Elden Ring. We've all been bad at Elden Ring. Yeah, because Kevin Hart is a big gamer. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, they're not really gaming, they're just hanging out, bros being dudes. Mikey Kirith and Valak sleepover stream. That would be very fun. That would be very cute, to be fair. You know what else would be cute? Hitting the member goal. That would be cool. We're so far away, chat. We're so far away. It's cringe. Having only played DS1, I can confirm about Elden Ring. I've been playing a Dark Souls 3 mod. This is a bit off topic. Not really part of the news, but I've been playing a Dark Souls 3 mod recently, the past few days, called Arch Thrones. And honestly, it's so sick. Honestly, actually sick. Now, it's only a demo right now, but holy fuck. Holy fuck, it's so good.
Lost soul. The Arch Thrones require a great many souls.
Hey, Jake, thanks for the gifted, bud. Thanks for the gifted, bud. Really appreciate you.
Gifted member.
Thanks for the gifted, buddy. So content creator sleepover stream for charity. Which charity do you do it for? I would probably, if I had to choose like 1 or 2 charities off the top of my head, I'd probably do Gendered Intelligence and No Kid Hungry. They're probably the 2 I would donate to. Is it like an overhaul new content mod? Yeah, so they're essentially, we'll watch the trailer. It's very sick though.
So that the linking of the fire may commence.
Where, even in death, does the
This is
High
a
Lord
fucking mod, by the way. This is a fucking mod.
rule in seance with the necromancer Obadiah. Do not disturb them if you can help it.
If we meet again, pray for mercy. We shall dance, and we shall die.
It's a fucking mod. It's honestly sick. I've been playing it for the past few days, right? And I've seen most of those bosses on there, but it's essentially Dark Souls 4 mod. But it's kind of like the Arch Thrones, just as a reference. So it's called Dark Souls Arch Thrones. It's free. It's free. You do need the Dark Souls 3 DLC. Wrong button, sorry. It's free, but like each one of these thrones from Dark Souls 3 is a level, kind of like Demon Souls. You can, if you look at the font, it's Demon Souls font. So each one of these is like a different level that's either a reskin of a current level in Dark Souls 3 or kind of like taking some aspects from a previous Dark Souls or Demon Souls or Sekiro or Bloodborne game. So it's kind of like they want to relink the file once more because it's gone out type deal. And it's very sick. It's very, very fucking good. I'm really, really enjoying it. And it's only a demo and I've put 8 hours into it so far and I'm not fucking, I've not completed it yet. I've put 8 hours into the demo. But like, it's got like loads of cool weapons, loads of cool armors, and like there's loads of like, all the bosses are unique. So there's been not that I've noticed, but there's been like no bosses that are like reskin, just reskins from DS3. They're all like very unique with their own fucking like their playstyle essentially, like the moves and the actions. Like some of the areas are definitely like reskins. Like the first level is the War-Torn Village. It's called the War-Torn Village. I can't remember what it's actually called in DS3, but it's the first village you go to after Lothric Castle. But it's kind of like you come at it from a different angle, and it's got some like interesting new areas as well as like some familiar places. And yeah, like each of the 5 areas has like 5 or 6 bosses that are all unique, which is really cool. But yeah, it's really again, it's free. I've really enjoyed it. And when the full game comes out, I might stream it and start again, because supposedly this is only like 30% of the mod that they've put out as a demo. But yeah, like for example, there's like fucking Heidi's Tower of Flame. This is this level. This is Ulium Lois. They're from DS2. This is the village I mentioned. This is the Cathedral of the Deep, but it's kind of like this is like Bloodborne vibe, I believe. That's what they're going for there. Then this is Sekiro. So it's like Dark Souls 2 because it's Cathedral of the Blue, but it's like Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne and Sekiro. And then there's like a 6th level here, which I haven't accessed yet because I think you have to complete all the other ones first. But yeah, it's really, really good. I know it's a bit random, I know it's a bit off topic, but like I'm really, really fucking enjoying it. I'll be playing it after stream, to be honest. Have you seen the Dragon Age and Fable gameplay? I've seen the Fable one. The Fable one looks sick. Right, I've got some beef to call out now. Look, if there's one thing I hate more than like fucking, I don't know how I was going with that. I got some beef to go over because I hate bullies, okay? I can't stand bullies. I can't stand people acting like they're better than everyone else and bullying people and being mean, okay? Now, I don't normally like calling out smaller creators, but this time I have to. Detnal, it's him you hate, right? No, I love Detnal. There's one thing I hate more than cheese. And it's JH Miniatures. I'm going to have to call them out. No, I'm just joking. It's not this one. Not this one. This one. JH Miniatures. Not Juan Hidalgo. JH Miniatures. Now, this was sent to me last week. And I've seen a couple of these. But I don't like this creator. I don't normally like coming on to a 10,000 subscriber creator and like calling them out. But if we look at this one video, as you can see, the like to dislike is by far the worst I've ever seen. By far the worst. This is JH Miniatures review the Feral Painter Iron Warriors painting tutorial. Is there a fuck you Rob sticker in this one? Now, this says, in today's episode, I review the how-to guide by the Feral Painter on how to paint Iron Warriors. It's time for oils, my friends. Check out the full video here. This video is intended as satire and critique and is covered under fair use as transformative medium at the Feral Painter. I need to call Mikey out for his pronunciation of H. What? How did I pronounce H wrong? What? JH. Is it because I said JH, not JH? Anyway, as a little taster, chat, this is the type of content that this guy thinks is satire and fair use.
You went to all the effort of diluting the black contrast paint because it was black.
Also, just to let you know, it's not your audio that's a problem. This audio is panned all the way to the left for some reason.
Because it wasn't brown, right? Like Norn Oil is, or Agrax Earthshade. Only at the end to then add on a wash anyway that is brown. Decimation. Like, what is this tutorial? As always, this episode has been sponsored.
I love that this episode has been sponsored by. I'm just dunking on this creator for making a video about how they paint Iron Warriors.
Brought to you by the Gaming Gibbon. Oh yes, check them out. gaminggibbon.co.uk. Yes, welcome back, brothers.
The advert was proper audio, but this isn't.
To another episode where we look at people's painting tutorials for the Iron Warriors chapter, the best Legion, as we all know and love. As always, I am your host, James Hall of JH Miniatures, and today let us see what bounty YouTube brings to us today. So, Iron Warrior. Okay, so
he's critiquing someone's video and not testing the recipe himself. Yeah, this is literally it.
First off the bat, the Feral Painter. Let's have a look.
Hi everyone and welcome to the video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at my colour recipe on the Iron Warriors. This is on the new Mark III Space Marines for the Horus Heresy.
Okay, so starting with a matte black base coat and...
Honestly, like, look, I used to be an audio engineer, right? It sounds like his microphone's just pointed the wrong way. It sounds like he's talking to his microphone if I did that, right? Can you hear how roomy it sounds? How deep and echoey and bouncy it sounds? Not only is it panned all the way to the left, it's pointed the wrong... I'm 90% sure it's pointed the wrong way. But the reason I'm critiquing him is because, as you saw...
A rough overbrush of silver.
It sounds like that. Yeah, it sounds like he's pointed the wrong way. You're supposed to eat a microphone, okay? When you talk, you eat it. You try. Don't clip that.
Over the top. It's standard. There's, you know, that's good. That's a good medium to build up from. As I've said 100 times before, I prefer to use brown myself, but to each their own.
Working around your miniature, you're getting these tiny little like marks because of the dry brush. What sort of going in and filling it, and to me, it sort of adds, like, it's so simple to do it without going in and doing it via brush, single-handedly adding all the scratches.
Honestly, mate, just skip ahead. We do not need to see you brush on silver for the first 3 minutes of the video. Come on. The quickest and easiest stage in painting the model, and you drag it out.
Is this supposed to be satire? Exactly. That's the problem. He's like, just, if you haven't got it yet, what he's doing, and what I didn't mean to do that. What he's doing, he's sat there as an authority on painting Iron Warriors and goes through and critiques other people's Iron Warriors painting tutorials. Like, don't get me wrong, I sit and critique other people's content all the time, you know? I, like, talk about, like, a topic and stuff like that. But going through and reviewing other people's painting tutorials is actually crazy. Now, obviously, I'm sat here reviewing his review, which is getting a bit meta because it's reacting to a guy reacting, but...
You're getting these tiny little...
Jesus Christ.
Marks because of the dry brush.
For the first 3 minutes of the video. Come on. The quickest and easiest stage in painting the model, and you drag it out. Great.
Next up, we have a 50-50 mix of the contrast paint Rattling Grime and the contrast medium.
Just for future reference, my friend, if you're trying to show people the nearly white liquid, don't put it into a white palette. I can't see what you're doing. It's invisible. You may as well be transferring water into there or milk, because we can't see it because it's white on white.
So I had a little bit more contrast medium. But, you know, if you do want to play around, if you want it a bit darker, so those recesses are a bit darker, feel free to add more Rattling Grime. God, that's a tongue twister.
Okay, all right. So in previous videos, I've talked about how if you want to darken metal really quick, instead of using multiple layers of, say, null oil, which, as we've seen Duncan do, isn't the best way to do it, you can just use one of the contrast paints, the Black Templar or Black Legion, whatever it's called, contrast paint, because it is...
They're two completely different colours, by the way. Black Templar is like a blue-black, and Black Legion is black.
The equivalent of 2 or 3 layers of null oil just straight onto the model. It's got a little bit of a brown as opposed to the grey kind of tone in the shadows, but that's neither here nor there. What we're seeing here is the complete opposite end of the scale, taking the incredibly condensed contrast paint and diluting it down to create a wash. Why not just use a wash? Okay, cut out the middleman.
Oh, it's a completely different colour. Because it's a completely different colour, Rattling Grime. Like, Agrax, I don't even know why I'm trying to bother answering this person, because he's coming across as such an arsehole. Agrax Earthshade is like a light, warm brown, and Rattling Grime is a deep black brown. He's talking as if he is like, I am the guy who invented the Iron Warriors, and I am the only one who can paint them, okay? And if you're doing it any other way, that's different. That's wrong. That's illegal.
And you don't need to be doing this. You are making life more difficult for yourself.
Grime in a bottle. It's such a good if you're trying to achieve.
Also, whilst contrast and washes have similar properties, they do act very differently, especially when they're watered down like this. Because he's trying to tint the whole model. He's not trying to just wash the recesses. Because washes are a lot thinner, and he's thinned it down because he wants it to be thinner, but he doesn't want it to be completely thin. Why am I like talking about it? It's just like, who sits here and just insults someone's painting?
You know, the
There's a hair of the brush. There's a brush hair stuck to your model. Oh my god. Please, please, Lord, please, Perturabo, tell me that he takes the hair off the leg before the end of this video.
experiment with those and mix a few together and mix it in.
If this guy doesn't have 5,000 golden demons melted together into one giant golden demon, who the fuck does he think he is? Who does he think he is? You never had a hair come off on camera? Of course you have.
This and add that to it as well, just to tint it, and depends on how rusty and battle worn you want them to look.
Because the thing is, even if you had a problem with the Northern oil where you didn't want that brown tint to it, there are the other washes that are just black, that are just solid shadow, maybe grey, maybe blue, whatever the tint is.
Rattling Grime isn't black. He's got a Rulon brass neck! Mikey should rip apart other people's videos. Did you not see my last upload?
Right. So, again, my guy, you don't need to do this. You don't need to dilute a contrast. Just use the correct...
Who said? Who said?
Tool for the job.
Now you might have noticed when I did that shoulder blade, a little bit of the existing colour come off, where you can see I'm looking here thinking, I'm just base coating all our yellow parts in Avaland Sunset.
I'll tell you what, it really is the goat paint, Avaland Sunset, because it goes on a nice strong tone, one layer, that's all you need. Hallelujah, it just works. Although interestingly enough, if you're going to show the bottle at the start for each layer, don't just stop doing that halfway through the video because you want to just carry on painting the model. You're meant to carry on showing it.
Guys, look. If you fucking sit there and don't show the paint bottle every time, you may as well just delete the video. Okay. If you show the bottle once and then the next time you pull up another paint and don't show the bottle, look, just delete the video. Just delete it all. My guy is grating on me. My guy.
To us as the audience.
But either with the Agric Surfshade or Snakebite Leather, I'm literally just pulling down with a couple of layers on each shoulder blade, and what this does, it just creates a little bit of like grime and also like a shadow transition coming down to the bottom of...
Again, here's the problem, right? Why would you need to dilute Snakebite Leather if you've already said that the Agrax Earthshade wash does the same job? They're two different kinds of paint, right?
They're also two different colours. Paint videos tend to motivate me to paint more. Listen to this guy provide commentary, makes you want to take unboxing.
One's a wash and the other one's a contrast paint or a speed paint or whatever you want to call it, right? One is already diluted and the other is already heavily pigmented. They do different things. Stop.
They're two different colours! They're two different colours! They're two different colours! And you're critiquing like you know that they're the two different colours!
Trying to make them do...
Oh my god! How can you be this horrible and this dense at the same time?
The job that the other was designed to do, right? You don't need to dilute a contrast paint, and you don't need to add layer after layer after layer of wash, Duncan.
Who are you? Who are you, my guy? Who are you to sit there to tell anyone how to paint? Who are you to sit there and say Agrax Earthshade is the same as Snakebite Leather? Are you stupid? Right, chat. Just want to just give me a second, okay? Give me a second, right? One sec. Give it. Guy watching, just give me a second. Watch. I know there's a chair. I know leaving the chair unattended's really bad, but I need to, okay? Thanks 11 months. Appreciate you.
Please stop.
Rejoined. Deeknell 24 celebrates 11 months of membership.
Agrax
Please stop.
Earthshade. Can you see? Can you see? Agrax. Can you see that? Agrax. 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 Can you see? Right, okay, 1 second.
Razai L140_85 celebrates 14 months of membership. Oh wow.
Snakebite leather, can you see?
Raziel
Can you see?
140_85 celebrates 14 months of membership. Oh wow, the 1 year.
Can you see? Do you see anything? Do you see anything, chat? Do you see an issue? Do you see an issue? Okay. Do you see any problem? Do you see? They're the same colour. They're the same colour.
Walking Death celebrates
Walking Death, thank
23
you.
months
My guy.
of membership.
My guy.
Dude.
My guy, do you see?
Member, Walking Death celebrates 23 months of membership, my dude.
My guy, look. My guy, look at it.
Michael PLS.
Thanks for the 5 day. Thanks for the gift of resubs, guys. My guy, look. They're the same. Why do you just use Agrax Earthshade? They're the same. Why do you just use Agrax Earthshade, chat? They're the same. This fucking guy, man.
In order to darken something. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if
you're lying, they're two different colours.
This kind of technique works, I'm gonna do it with my own models, right? Because this is the thing. This is the fundamental thing about me doing these videos, right? I watch these videos because
and I'm a complete arsehole.
I want to get better at painting my Iron Warriors. I've reached a point where I feel I've plateaued with painting my Iron Warriors, so I want to absorb new skills, new abilities. I'm not actively seeking out the speed paint or the beginner painter videos.
My guy.
My guy! I see Mikey Colorblind Theory continues to gain traction. Don't make me fucking do it again. Don't make me do it again, Deck. You're annoying me. I called you Decknell. My guy. My guy. Thank you for being a member for 4 months.
Rejoined. The Hobby Heap celebrates 4 months of membership. Michael, my guy.
My guy.
It's too early for me to be this mad.
Sorry, Deck. Mercenary. I'm gonna have to unmod you because I called you Decknell. I'm sorry, Deck. Love you, man.
Right? I am going straight for this is an Iron
It's good to know in your eyes annoying equal Decknell. That is very funny, to be fair.
Snakebite are the same color, my guy.
My guy! They're not the same! They're 2 different colours! They're 2 different colours, my guy! How? Are you this stupid? As an Iron Warriors player and painter, that dude isn't my guy.
Warriors painting tutorial, here you go. And if there is a technique here that I can use, I will use it. And shout out to the feral painter if this, you know, the sort of the top edge of the shoulder pads, if that highlight wash effect, if that works, fantastic. But at the same time, you can see what's about to happen now, can't you?
Freehanding these on, and you don't have to have a steady hand. You know, it is all about taking a little bit of time and having a little bit of patience. As you can see there, what I've just done with that first stripe is because that line at the edge weren't straight enough, all I've done is just sort of gone down it at the side of it.
You know what's coming. You know what.
What's coming, my guy?
Decimation.
Is that supposed to be funny? Was that supposed to be funny? Saying decimation using the vine boom sound.
Absolutely decimated, my guy.
My guy.
That sounds so funny. That's so funny.
My guy, Sagrax Snake Shade, my guy.
My guy, can you please listen?
Oh, you meant to mask the area off. And I will keep saying this. I will die on this hill, right? I will die in the fields of Olympia. You have to mask off your hazard stripes. You can't.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You can just paint it. Just because you can't do it without masking tape doesn't mean no one else can.
Cheat that. You can't cheat that effect. It's a very specific looking effect.
With like another line, and it's just a case of building it up. Now when it comes to the second one, you want to sort of try and get the most parallel gap and line that you can. Especially when you're going to freehand them like this.
Learn to freehand, my guy.
So imagine that black stripe has got a line going up the middle of it.
And you know, out of all the comments I get for these videos, one of the things that really stands out is when people say, but it doesn't matter about masking off, right? You don't have to mask off your hazard stripes. Just, you know, this is fine. Just one technique. Just use your brush, you know, deep breath. Use the old sniper breathing technique where you hold a breath in so you can like relax and then straight, you know, get the detail in. Yeah, try doing that 30 times or 50 or, you know, across 40 infantry and multiple vehicles, right?
Decimation,
you
my
mask
guy.
off.
Pure decimation, my guy.
Thanks for that too. I love how everyone's just super chatting my guy now. It's fucking hilarious. Is he saying his comments already know he's wrong? Literally. Literally. But he's saying you're not allowed to not mask. You can't freehand. That is illegal, okay?
Your models, because it is the correct way to do it. The only reason you don't is when you genuinely don't care, because you're only doing 1 or 2 models, right?
He's doing one model for a video, and he's showing you how to do one model.
If you are doing 1 or 2 models for a painting tutorial on YouTube, you don't care about masking off. Why would you?
That's why he's doing it freehand, bro.
Free-handed 31 times, actually, my guy.
My guy, bro. What are you saying? What are you actually saying? Why do you think you own the Iron Warriors paint scheme and everyone else is just copying you?
You know, this is the grim reality. If it's an actual faction you collect, if it's an actual army you have, you should be masking off your hazard stripes because you're going to be painting hazard stripes a lot. And you want them to look good, and you want them to look correct.
They do look good.
Legionnaire, Tactical Marine, all the way up to the, you know, Perturabo himself, right? You want them to look good.
The fully pan left audio is crazy, though.
And the reality is, hand-painted hazard stripes look bad. They have a very specific niche that they fill, but they look bad.
His hazard stripes look good.
My friend.
Yeah, at this point as well, once you've got the blackout, is work your way around the miniature and black out any areas that require, you know, like the undergarments and stuff to be...
Also, his yellow looks fucking sick. Like, the hazard stripes look very, very neat, and the yellow looks sick.
Black as well, and then that's all ready for our next phase. And yep, you've guessed it, we're using MIG Dark Wash. Again, this, and I always say this in every video, but I think it is a discontinued colour. You can still get it in some shops, but it is no different to AK Dark Brown Wash. So if you've got some of that, slap some of that on as well.
I think what gets me when you get hand-painted hazard stripe apology.
How is he fucking still going on about the hand-painted hazard stripes? How you sit there and say, it's still going about, is he talking about hand-painted hazard stripes for like 4 minutes? 4 minutes. And it looks good. It looks good. He's done a good job. It's very neat. It looks really nice. The yellow highlighting looks very nice. OBS just went, nah, fuck that. OBS just went, bro, I ain't doing this. OBS just went, no way, bro. I ain't listening to this shit, and fucking turned the stream off. My guy! My guy! My guy turned the stream off because he was talking so much shit. Based OBS? Fuck me. This fucking dude, bro. This fucking dude. What a horrible human. Right, we need to hear what he's talking about the Hazard Stripe apologists.
Is the idea that somehow you can just neaten it all up. You can just fix it in post. It's not a problem. You can see him actively making it worse, and that's what upsets me.
It looks good.
Just accept.
OBS trying to be no BS.
That you're meant to mask it off. It is not that hard. It is not that difficult. Hand to God, you can do this, my friend. Like, come on. Oh my God, but you wouldn't need to disguise it as battle damage if you did this correctly in the first place.
It looks sick.
Right? I mean, let me put it to you like this. In the UK, and yeah, you know what? There are parts of America that have these as well. You have
appreciation for OBS.
Thanks to the team, Papa Brian. Appreciate you. No BS is top tier bands, my guy. Oh God, what's he talking about fucking pedestrian crossings for? I can't believe this man uploaded this video and went, yes, I am right.
Right? I mean, let me put it to you like this. In the UK, and yeah, you know what? There are parts of America that have these as well. You have things called zebra crossings. And the spaces between the white marks on the road, the actual stripes of the zebra crossing, they are a specific width and a specific distance from each other. Typically the same distance between each one.
Bro's defense of hazard stripes and talks about pedestrian crossings. This is the biggest chud hammer guy I've ever seen. My guy, the biggest chud hammer I've ever seen. But that's the thing. That's the thing, chat. Look, he concludes it himself.
How do you think they do that? Do you think someone just comes along with a big brush and just strikes it along the road and goes, yeah, well, that's good enough, and we can just add a bit more to the corners to neaten it up? They use templates, they use jigs, they use masking, they do it with machinery, okay? There is a strict order.
In the UK, they do it by hand.
To hazard stripes. They are not wibbly-wobbly lines.
That's not masked. That's done by hand.
If they were, they would not be hazard stripes.
That's not masked. That's done. There's no masking there. There's no masking tape. There's no tape on this road. There's no tape on this road, bro. It's just hand. It's just a machine that's the right size. It's just a thing that's the right width. What are you talking about? Oh, because you use a piece of cardboard on the end. Is that what you're going to say? That's so you don't fucking leak it everywhere. But also, why did you not talk about real hazard stripes in a made-up game with our made-up miniatures? You're talking about pedestrian crossings. Well, guess what? Pedestrian crossings aren't hazard stripes. What are you saying? What is coming out? What made you think this was a good video? What made you think, wow, you know what I'm going to upload today? An analysis on pedestrian crossings when talking about hazard stripes for 7 minutes in a video. Oh my God. Ignite on the road with battle damage. Zebras actually made using masking tape. That's true. They use masking tape and spray them white.
Literally.
Hazard Stripe apologists don't want you to know that zebras are actually white, but they use masking tape and spray them black. Okay? Alright.
On all the way around our miniature, because it is an enamel, we can get our sponges or cotton buds or brushes and wipe this away a little bit later once it has dried. And it's just a case of, I thought I would apply it a little bit heavier towards the bottom, like where the knees are and the legs.
So you went to all the effort of diluting the black contrast paint because it was black, because it wasn't brown, right? Like
Rally guy's brown.
Oil is, or Agrax Earthshade. Only at the end to then add on a wash anyway that is brown. Decimation. Like, what is this tutorial? Like, come on. What information are you in?
Oil washes and contrast washing are two different mediums, and they act functionally very different. And he also wanted to wash the hazard stripes so they were darker. Decimation, haha, funny. What is decimation? I have no idea. Is this trying to be the new emotional damage? Oh my god, it is. Oh my god. He's trying to be emotional damage by saying decimation. Can we get that to soundbite?
Parting in this video. Like, this is just upsetting. Oh, of course, it's one of these.
So he's washed the black all over, so he gets like the nice, the nice streaky grime because it's an oil wash. Now it's AK. We don't stand AK, but whatever. He might not know. They might not know. But now he's complaining that he washed the armor brown and then black rather than just black or just brown.
It's one of these oil-based washes, isn't it? So of course you have to get the mineral spirits out, right? Okay.
What's wrong with that?
Sure. Now I get it. This is one of those. This is one of those memes that's been doing the circuit, right? Like when MDF terrain was the new hotness. No, now it's oil washes, right? I want you to tell me one thing that an oil wash does that a layer of Agrax Earthshade can't.
Is this guy fucking Agrax Earthshade or something? Is he actually just like... I don't get it. I don't understand what his thing is with Agrax Earthshade. Why is he, every time he makes a point, he's like, just use Agrax Earthshade. Oh my god! Like, what? What are you saying? What are you saying? No, I'm alright. This fucking guy. Honestly, what is he saying? These MDF kits are ruining Warhammer. They're the new hotness. Oil paints are like the first paints ever. My guy, go out and buy an oil wash and try it. It's not the same. It's not the same. Oh my god, what are you saying, bro? Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Sick of these lefty liberal MDF terrain kits in my hobby, shaking my head. Listen, you'd have to use oil washes, but why are people dunking on people who do? I don't know. I am decimated. Oil washes are completely different. They are a different medium. They act so different. Can't even use Agrax Earthshade anymore because of woke. Can't even use oil washers. Oh my god. This fucking dude, man. What a knob. Using oil in 2024, check out Mr. Moneybags. True. True. True.
And if the only thing you can come back to me with is the drying time and the reactivation time, and you can
Who does
return
my
to a
guy
product.
think he is Vincent van Gogh? My guy.
My guy. Thanks for the tea, dude. Thank you for the super chats. I really appreciate it.
Project months later or however weeks later, and you can like wipe away a bit more if you're not happy with it. Yeah, I could do that by just painting on the model, right? What does this do that a wash doesn't?
Fucking Agrax Earthshade apologists in my chat, right? Agrax Earthshade apologists coming out here insulting my man, my guy, oil washers. What are you saying? You've clearly never used an oil wash and you're talking as an authority. You've clearly never used an oil wash. Oil washers are elite and they're completely different. They're completely different. They're a different medium. They're a different medium just like a washers to contrast are. Just because it says paint on it doesn't mean it's the same as everything else. Quick tip, chud. Like, what's he saying? He's just like, just use Agrax Edge. It's not funny. This is supposed, don't forget, in the description, it says, this is satire and critique. This has never been satire, okay? Bro didn't pretend to fuck Agrax Earthshade once. This is not satire. This is just wild. And he uploaded it, and his audience told him it was dog shit. 237 dislikes and 18 likes. What is that? That is brutal. It is so... I've had bad videos where I'm like 50% dislike. I'm like, bruh, I'm just going to kill myself. This guy got fucking less than 10% liked it. I was like an 8% like to dislike ratio.
Because I have yet to see a video where someone actually uses one of these oil washes for anything.
I had to comment on it. Please don't go comment on it. Please don't. We're laughing at him. We don't go and comment. We don't go into this person. I don't know if I have to make that super clear, but when I look at other people's videos, big or small, don't go over and like start like dogpiling. That's cringe. Honestly cringe. What you do in your spare time, don't you want? Don't fucking come over here and start disliking while I'm live. That's really bad. We can laugh, we can joke, we can take the piss, but if we soon as you start dogpiling, we're part of the problem.
D&D models, Warhammer, you name it, and it hasn't just been the flavor of the month gimmick of, well, this is what everyone's doing now, and here I am with my cotton buds and wiping away. Like, maybe in the, you know, the World War II historical tank modeling community, these kind of tools have a purpose, but they don't here, right?
Why not? Why not? Why don't they have a place?
This could be done, this should be done with a normal wash, and I refuse to accept otherwise.
Metal and
what is this hill he's trying to die on? Leave him alone, we don't want him to stop.
Very carefully on some of the, you know, higher points where the highlights will be. I just go in and dry brush a little bit more on, just to neaten up some areas and, you know, fetch that little bit of a shine back to certain areas, making it look a little bit more highlighted. And then finally, we have got one final piece of weathering, which, again, you've probably guessed it, it's Dirty Down's Rust. If you've never seen this, I swear by it, it's like magic in a bottle. It's probably the best rust products out there on the market, and just work your way around it, adding it here and there in different consistencies. I do have a 4-episode Rust Masterclass coming out very soon, which will be available on my Patreon.
A 4-episode Rust Masterclass. What a time.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
And what a time to be alive.
Depending on when you're watching this, it might either be on now or not. But as
Bro, trying to get the bag, and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna show you properly how to use it on Patreon. If you don't want to watch that, because it'll be a bad video, no one will watch it." What's wrong with Rust? What's wrong with Rust? What's wrong with that?
Release of this, it's not on just yet. Alternatives, you can use other like Rust methods. Like
And he's showing you how to do it for free anyway. He's literally there showing you how to paint Rust. You got a problem that he's going to put a video on?
The enamels and stuff, or if you want to go really amazing, we are freehanding them and going over some of those methods. The base for this, which
yes, the pretentious model reveal shots. Oh, my favourite. Let's see, can we spot any of the...
Bro is mad because he's showing the miniature he's just finished painting. It's a pretentious model shot. It looks fucking sick. Like doing that on an army with that many steps, maybe not. However, it looks sick.
Paintbrush hairs that got stuck to this model.
The salute t-shirt makes sense now.
Like this is part.
There's not even fucking hairs on it, you prick.
Paintbrush hairs that got stuck to this model.
They're not there.
Like this is part of what gets me about painting tutorials. There is nothing new here. There is nothing groundbreaking here. This video, did this really need to be made? I mean, I know my reaction video didn't need to be made, but here we are.
So he is self-aware. So he is self-aware about it.
But what gets me is, yes, all models look really good when you zoom the camera close up to them and really get the high definition lenses and zoom right into like the little rusty patch bits of detail. You're like, all models look that good close up.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Due to the difference with frame rate of our, well, like lack of a better term, frame rate of our eyeballs and frame rates of camera, when you take pictures of something, you're actually more likely to see an issue with it. When you look at it bare eye, it's going to look shit. It's going to look fine. It's going to look great. And then you take a picture with it on camera and it looks shit because you realize all the bits that you missed. This fucking guy, man. My guy, what are you saying? Full-chested, wrong again.
Right? Because the camera's just picking up stuff that is so invisible at a distance that to see it jump to...
It's invisible at a distance with the close-up camera lens. What are you saying?
And,
what are you saying?
Detail, you go, wow, that's pretty neat.
I've never heard anyone just fucking spout so much shit.
But the reality is, what is this model? It's a black base coat, silver, a black wash, yellow, wash over the yellow, some black over hazard stripes, another wash, driver silver, another wash of rust effects.
And it looks sick.
What is this? What is this tutorial? Honestly,
Go on, say the line. Say the line.
Not impressed, Feral.
My one ear is hurting.
Gamer. My goodness. Decimation.
There it is.
Decimation for everyone.
gaminggibbon.co.uk. Link in the description
Why is that fucking stereo audio in the main video isn't?
box down below, a fantastic brand new company providing paint, tools, scenic basing and crafts for all of your hobby needs right here in the UK. Check out the website and get a 10% off discount code when you sign up to the website. Oh yes, they have all the big name brands from the Army Painter, MIG Paints, Gamer Grass, Geek Gaming Scenics, Green Stuff World, and of course, Tamiya.
Do Gaming Gibbon sell oil paints? Probably not. Hope Gaming Gibbon don't sell oils like Meg. The comments. I think I'll watch the feral painter rather than this toxic. Let's look at newest. Guys, I recognize your username, so I'm not going to read you comments. I told you not to. I'm not going to thank YouTube for putting this nonsense in my feed. A snarky, miserable whining on someone's feed. I'm a little nonplussed at why he does this, apart from being a massive whopper. I feel sad that people like this invest in the hobby. Get yourself some help, fella. Don't take your anger and frustration on other people. You make me sad. Be sad. Wow. I think he's just liking the attention. What are you doing? Get out of the hobby. What? This is the person you don't want. Don't play with. You don't pay it with. You don't give the time of day to ruin their hobby. How people subscribe to this toxic trash? Yeah, like fucking. It's just wild. It's just honestly wild. He did another one as well. This one.
I did this.
No.
It's like the same video, but also bullying this person.
I did this.
No, don't paint.
The audio is banning this one as well. Sorry.
Stripes like this. Ah, no, that is not how you do it. Okay.
As always, this episode.
Fucking. That why fucking getting hellbent on hazard strikes. This is just the con. For some reason, this is a series. It wasn't just a one-off. It's a series.
To paint Iron Warriors guides. Let's have a look at something new. What do we have on the roulette wheel of chaos today? Nuka Kitten. Okay,
this is satire. Don't forget. This is satire, by the way. Just to let you know. This video said it's a satire and critique. Again, 23 likes, 126 dislikes. Like, how do you put this out and then put out another one?
Have you seen videos where they use the non-metallic?
Okay, a lot of energy, lady. A lot of energy. All right, let's give this a go.
Metallics? Well, stop wasting your time. I want more metals, more iron, more steel. Gorgon demands it.
But that would be Iron Hands.
Got her there. Got her there. Fucking got her there. What kind of company sponsors this guy? They clearly don't fucking actually pay him anything. It's just got a link in the description. Actually, that's Iron Hands, not Iron Warriors, and Iron Warriors are the greatest legion. Fucking, I like her energy. She's going for it. She's trying to be unique in a fucking overbloated niche. Decimation. Did he push his glasses up when he said that? I think he did. Yeah.
Am I missing something? Is this meant to be part of the charm? Is this meant to be the joke?
Step one.
Just because you're fucking boring. No, don't use oil washer, just use Agrax Surfshade. And she's like, hey, here's a weird intro to try and keep you watching. She's fucking going for it. Just because you're fucking boring with your blurred background, blurred as fuck when they can't see your fingers. Mikey, that was decimation.
we're gonna use no other than Iron Warriors, and we're gonna paint the whole mini it.
All right, this is a very valid point, I feel. To all the people telling me that I need to get a green screen, Your Honor, Exhibit A as to why I don't get a green screen.
Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare to sit there and critique the video, bro.
Look at the state. Look at the state of the background. It's terrible. It looks terrible. Why?
Bro! What are you saying? What are you saying? My guy, what are you saying? You're critiquing that corner. That corner. Let me move my member goal out of the way. You're critiquing this corner. You're critiquing this corner. Are you actually high? What? Are you drinking the Agreg Surf Shade? Man, he's recording this video on a fucking Zoom call. He's on a Zoom call with his name, full name in the corner, and his microphone pointed this way, so all you can hear is all of the room rather than an only left channel. Wait for it. Can I do that? Can I do that? Bro talking with a microphone like this and dares to critique someone else's production value with a blurred background from Zoom? Oh my god, I need to fix this. Sorry, everyone. Is that better? Is that back to normal? Is that back to normal? Do you think he's doing it on purpose to get this exact reaction? Maybe true. Maybe I'm falling for the bait. I think Salute are going to sue him for representational damage. Decimation! Jesus.
Oh, why would you want that? Why would you do that, right? There we go. Okay, so base Iron Warriors metal. Okay, it's starting off with a grey base coat, so some kind of grey primer, and then straight into Iron Warriors. Do you ever hear that meme about, oh, he collects Black Legion, but he doesn't paint them with Black Legion paint, or he collects Ultramarines, but he doesn't use Ultramarines blue?
Is that a meme? Is this funny? Is this supposed to be funny? Is this a meme that everyone knows that I've missed? I only know funny ones, so. This guy literally only uses Games Workshop paints and is complaining about someone using Games Workshop paints. Satire.
This is the equivalent of that. Oh, you collect Iron Warriors, but you don't use Iron Warriors metal. I want to say this is a mostly 3D printed model, and I say mostly for the pure sake of I'm pretty sure the head and the crest are from the upgrade kit. But the shield, the torso definitely, the legs, the backpack. The backpack's very familiar as a 3D printed part. But yeah, it's a mix, and that's fine.
Now, one cannot simply...
Avalanche Sunset, every time, every single time. It all comes back to Avalanche Sunset.
paint an Iron Warrior.
Is he complaining about Avalanche Sunset now? In the other video, he said Avalanche Sunset's the best paint. Like, I'm like 90% sure that's what he said.
So you went to all the...
God, that's a tongue twister.
People just fucking say stuff and forget there's receipts. I'm 90% sure he said it's always Avalanche Sunset.
A bit of the existing colour come off, where you can see I'm looking and thinking, what's just... I'm just base coating all our yellow parts in Avalanche Sunset.
I'll tell you what, it really is the goat paint, Avalanche Sunset, because it goes on a nice strong tone, one layer, that's all you need. Hallelujah, it just works. Although, interestingly enough, if you're going to show the bottle at the start...
Hallelujah, it's a goat paint. Hallelujah, Avalon Sunset is a goat paint.
Warrior without hazard stripes. First,
Every time, every single time.
cannot simply
Avalanche Sunset. Every time, every single time. It all comes back to Avalanche Sunset.
paint an iron.
This is the video just before the one we just checked. What changed between this video and the next video where he's like, oh my god, Avalanche Sunset again? And the next video is like, Avalanche Sunset is the fucking feels so good on my crotch. He actually used it. He used it once and he's like, holy shit, I've been using fucking some other yellow. Okay, I actually think he's trying to be funny. It's not funny. Same t-shirt. Is the audio the same? Did he film these back to back? Maybe he filmed them back to back. He's still wearing the salute t-shirt. He found his wife in bed with Avalon Sunset and was like, the goat. What? What are you saying? What are you saying though?
Iron Warrior without hazard stripes. First, we're going to start off with some Avalanche Sunset or some Uriel Yellow. And we're just going to want to use the paintbrush thickness as the thickness for our stripes. I did this.
No, don't paint.
What's that other audio in the background? But also,
stripes like this.
You must use masking tape, actually. No masking tape. Put it in the bin. Kill yourself. Hang yourself with the masking tape you saved. All that masking tape you saved, wrap it around your neck and chuck yourself out. It's just like, what are you saying, bro? What are you saying? What is going on?
Ah, no, that is not how you do it. Okay.
This isn't funny. This isn't funny. This isn't satire.
Okay, you guys. Okay, all right. Okay, I can pretend to accept that people hand paint hazard stripes, right? When they at least do a base coat of yellow and then paint black on top.
That's what she did.
Do not just paint yellow and black stripes straight onto your model. What are you doing? What is this? That is not how you
I didn't change the audio, by the way, just to let you know.
paint a model. Oh my god. Oh, it's so bad. I want to be sick. I want to actually be sick. There's not enough decimate. No, forget.
Is this like Uncle Roger but for painting tutorials, not fried rice? I do think this guy thinks he's like Uncle Roger. You know? That's why I keep saying decimation instead of like emotional damage. He thinks... This fella needs to pay Mikey to comment on all his videos. Mikey losing it is go. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. It's like, it's not funny. It's not funny.
Decimation's punishment. This is execution territory right here, okay? Executed. Like, with
The fucking clipped audio. The clipped out audio wave file.
We're not even 2 minutes in, and the hazard stripes are here to destroy all hope for this video. Okay, great. I'm praying that in the next 10 minutes it suddenly gets good. It suddenly transforms into a wonderful Iron Warrior. Because no, this is not how you paint hazard stripes.
Uncle Roger isn't the emotional damage guy. No, that's true. That was a bit racist of me, but they are two different people, aren't they? And what's the emotional damage guy name? I feel like he's trying to do Uncle Roger, but with an emotional damage bit. Right? Surely. Stephen He, thank you. Every content creator doing Iron Warriors paint tutorial as a response. Just flood all the channels with Iron Warriors and hand-painted hazard stripes. Do you use masking tape to paint between the tuna chunks on the crew models?
Since it'll be easier to glide and paint those fine kind of lines and sharp points.
I feel one thing to point out, however, is on the 3D printed shoulder pads, a trend that you'll see with some Iron Warrior files is they actually 3D print or 3D design the actual hazard stripe bands as a physical texture. I dislike it because hazard stripes, like all war markings, are just painted over the armor, right? It's not actually in the armor itself.
Guys, hazard stripes are actually I've seen real hazard stripes on the road and called pedestrian crossings, and they're actually painted. But the ones on our pretend models that we're painting with our brushes, they actually have them. The 3D printed ones actually have the lines in, so you know where the hazard stripes are, and that's not realistic. So I hate it. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Just shut up, my guy! Shut up! Just shut up, will you? Actually, the 3D printed ones have lines in, and that's not realistic because the paint doesn't actually create lines, actually. Shut up! What are you saying? What is wrong? What are you going to your head and think this is content? You know, I'm being mean, right? I'm being mean because you're being horrible and stupid and just talking out your arse. Actually, if you don't paint all of the yellow and then mask it, you're just doing it wrong. You need to kill yourself. Like, what are you saying?
And I feel like it's worth pointing out, if part of the plan here was to leave certain areas of the yellow thinner, maybe? Oh no, look at the state, the absolute state of those hazard stripes.
Next, we're going to use Iron Breaker. We want this to be used for...
Does this guy ever post an Iron Warriors paint tutorial? I need to know. Has he ever posted an Iron Warriors paint tutorial? I want to look at the hazard stripes.
As always, the
video still exists. Problems they encounter, a chance. Not with the Iron Warriors, like this guy. Very much.
Look at the state of the hazard stripe, guys. Guys, look at this state.
Chaos.
Oh my god, what is? Look at this state.
In Las Cannon, which is fine.
Whoa!
It's just.
Whoa, bro.
Too far gone. Depending on when in the Heresy you're playing, like.
Why did it even bother? The camera even makes you look better.
Late War, yes. Siege of Terror, yes. Early on, no, not at all. Not a chance. Not with the Iron Warriors.
Look at this. Oh my god. Look. Can you see how the thickness of this black is compared to this black bit? What? Brother. 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 Decimation. Chat. My guy. Decimation, my guy. You're gonna fucking sit here and critique other people's painting? Look at the Agrax stains, bro. Do you know if you painted this with oil washes, you could have wiped it away and looked like streak?
Thing helps.
You don't like it, do you? It's not very nice when someone just insults your painting for no fucking reason. What a crazy concept. Oh my god, he's a fucking sledgehammer. Duncan. Trevelyan. No, you haven't. Oh, he's never done an Iron Warriors painting tutorial. How to paint space walls. That's the Mark III squad complete.
On their belts. Your basic boy.
I can't believe he's got this pretentious camera angle to show off his miniatures. Bro. Masking them drunk. Bro, you can't fucking sit here and act like an authority on anything when you don't fucking post anything yourself. Also, what's with the fucking huge logo in the middle of the thumbnail? If you've learned anything from Uncle Roger, stop doing that. What's his most viewed video? How to make a fancy house out of cardboard. That's a good video. I'm paying Spaceballs. Need the guy to watch it. I'm not going to put it on. I'm going to keep watching this one.
Our general brighter highlights, so we don't want to just
Cardboard, not that woke MDF.
focus on edges, but just larger areas as well. And we're just gonna tap it in, and we want to stay away from joints and where the armor plates meet.
This is a nice person. Not him. Not him. Sorry. This is a nice person. Okay. Look, just as an observation, they're clearly a beginner. They're relatively new, and they're painting on camera. You know, they're making nice videos. They're making helpful videos, and they're having fun. And it's like a good vibe. And this guy thinks it's just like fucking time to dunk. You know. She's got a decent angle. She's got decent lighting. The camera quality is great. She's got a decent green screen. Getting rid of shadows on green screen is actually super hard. I have a problem with it all the time. But it's mostly right, you know? It's mostly fine. And this guy's like, fucking, I can't believe she did that. I'm going to throw up in my mouth.
Where the armor plates meet.
They're kind of falling into that trap that Trovarian had in his video where it's, you could just do this with a dry brush and just dry brush top down on the model. You don't need to try and layer this stuff in. Also,
what are you saying? Are you saying fucking dry brushing and layering are the same? What are you fucking saying?
Layer this stuff in. Also, what is it with you guys and just putting brass on the model and just skipping over it in the video and not talking about it? Just, oh, I'll just do these bronze details. No one cares about bronze. No one likes the Minotaurs.
Now for the brightest.
No one likes the Minotaurs because it's just like, this guy thinks it's funny. It's just a bit sad now. It's just a little sad.
Of highlights, we're going to use Stormhost Silver. And here we do want to focus on the edges and the bolts. I just like to use the end of my brush to kind of tap in on those edges. Then if you want to do just little extra brighter highlights.
It's just so thick and blobby. You could literally have just dry brushed with this over the eye.
Bro. Can you say anything? This guy's never read a room in his life.
Warriors, and you'd have been fine. You didn't need to do any of that previous step. Just dry brush with this, and you'd be fine. Because when you do a wash over the top of this, it's going to act like a filter anyway, and it's going to make those really bright highlights blend nicely into the deeper, darker metals before it then goes into the shadowed recesses. So why? Why make life harder for yourself?
In with the brush.
Also, again, recording etiquette. Why is what we're looking at all the way over there in the video, right?
Recording etiquette. Brother, my guy, look at your background. Why are you blurring the background and not just cropping it out? And why is your audio panned to the left and pointing the mic the wrong way? My brother, brother, my guy is all the way over there visually and audibly. Brother, what are you saying to yourself? What is going through your mind thinking this is a good idea? What is going through your mind, bro?
looking at all the way over there in the video, right?
You don't paint on video, so you wouldn't know.
You've got 3/4 of the screen that is just your hand. Move everything over. It doesn't take 2 minutes. I know it's awkward when you got the camera in front of you and you're trying to paint around it, but just move it. Move your hand, not the camera.
Now I want the shield to have a slightly more weathered look. So instead of just focusing on the edge, I sort of just messy tapped it in with the brush like this.
Stippling, it's called stippling.
That way it's just kind of being pushed into the
It's called stippling. Actually, it's called stippling. Like fucking the person, she's making beginner videos. How do they know what stippling means? Like, for the love of God, bro. For the love of God, what's wrong with you?
shield, and then just kind of this little.
She's like, hey, here's my finger. Do this with it. She's teaching teaching beginners. Also, English isn't her first language. Yeah, fucking yeah, great. So she's fucking explaining things in a very easy to understand way in a second language.
Brighter push into it, and I also did this on the back of the shield as well.
So I'm spending so long, spending 5 minutes just to paint silver. Come on.
That's 90% of the model! And he complains it took her 5 minutes!
Move on.
Now this is the step you're probably thinking, it's time for Agrex Earthshade. And you're wrong! And
how's he not said anything already? She's like, no, don't use Agrax. How's he not blown up? How's his head not fried? How's he not crying, shitting, screaming, coming, throwing up? Not using Agrax. Decimation!
So I'm spending so long, spending 5 minutes just to paint silver. Come on. Move on.
Trigger warning.
now this is the step you're probably thinking, it's time for Agrex Earthshade. And you're wrong. In this one, we're going to start off with some
Can't believe she's using a paper plate to mix. What the fuck?
dried bark, and we're going to go ahead and
You could have gone for, because I am sure that there's a contrast paint that is a dark brown, not snakebite leather, because that's too kind of golden brown. You want but there is.
So he knows the difference. So he knows the difference between dark brown and snakebite. We had a whole bit where he said they're the same. This is the worst troll I've ever seen. This isn't funny. This isn't edgy. It's just sad. It's just sad. Decimation. Maybe like a rattling grime.
There's a contrast paint that is just this. It's a dark, muddy brown that you can just wash on.
Maybe she doesn't have it. Maybe she doesn't have that one, dude. So you just mix them together because all Games Workshop paints are like 7 colours mixing together. Does this guy think every paint is individual? You can't make one up? Like, for the love of God, dude. All paints are just mixes of other paints. Oh my God.
Right.
now we want to put this over just segments because this is an acrylic based paint. So it
I mean, you say just segments, you just covered his entire right leg. What segment are you not covering there on the leg?
in just
The segment being the leg. The segment is saying just put it on the leg.
just wipe away or kind of just take away from some of the area that we want to be brighter. So that'd be like the edges and brighter highlights on the front piece. So if this was like the front of the leg, we would make this part in the front brighter, leaving the sides alone while keeping the edges nice and dark.
Yeah, wicking away paint from the surface. It was a technique they used when they did the first Alien film, and they made all the panels for the spaceship interior and they painted them silver. They spray painted black over the top and then immediately with a damp cloth wiped that over the surfaces, and it's a similar effect, but it's the pooling on this is just going to be immense. It's going to be absolutely immense.
Bro, do I need to pull it back up? You want to talk about pulling? Bro, want to talk about pulling?
Sum up the issue. Chosen my champions.
Look at that. Look at the coffee staining. You want to talk about pulling, bro? What's going on here? What's going on there? What's this? Why did you cover all of the yellow here, bro? Why is the yellow segment just this bit? The rest is pulled brown wash. Brother, my guy, what are you saying? What are you saying? What is that, brother? Wait. Is he commenting on wiping away the top layer and saying it looked good, but dabbed on the other guy for using oil paints? Bruh.
Because the brutal irony now is that a lot of the highlighting work that you just did, other than the most extreme raised areas, it's just gone. It's just vanished.
That's the point, but it's not vanished. It's brighter and then darker.
Under this brown slurry that's been put over the surface. And still no love for my bronze, my brass and bronze. Completely ignored. They're now gold in the video.
Next, we're going to use some Uriel yellow, and I watered it down just slightly to where it's like an ink-like substance. And then we're just going to focus on those middle areas on the hazard.
Those hazard stripes look sick now. They look so rough and ready. They look great. They look great. And now what's he got to complain about?
Stripes staying away from the edges because we still kind of want it to have that nice dark, grim dark look.
Oh my god, I can't believe they've not painted any yellow on that cat. I can't believe he's not painted any yellow on that cat. Fucking decimation, you know what I'm saying?
We'll watch together.
Bro's like, hey, did I make this video better? This video's already top. Did I make it even better? Let's bring in the cat. Let's bring in the cat. The cat's not heard one funny joke for the past 7 years. The pooling on the cat. The cat looks like he wants out. Like, please, for the help.
Now for those glowy red eyes, we're going to use Evil Sun Scarlet. We're going to want to use a nice small pointy brush, and we're going to want to...
Fuck's sake, gangsters. I'm sure he tried to paint hazard stripes on his cat, but he couldn't get the masking tape where he wanted it. And he was like, I can't freehand. I can't fall with those free-handing hazard stripe apologists.
paint inside the eyes first.
He's not even watching.
With barely any paint on the brush at all.
And to all the people that are going to be watching this video and just spamming in the comments like, oh, well, hazard stripes aren't really that important and blah, blah.
Bro literally didn't watch for 30 seconds and thought, you know what, I'll just have another rant about hazard stripes. That'll work. That'll be funny. If I have another rant about hazard stripes, it'd be fine.
Making, you know, mountains out of molehills. A, they're a fundamental part of the Iron Warriors identity, so that's a decimation right there. And B, look at the actual grill on the skull face design, on the shoulder pad, on the helmet, and on the chest. They are gone. The hard shadow of the individual openings and the grills. You're
What are you saying? What's wrong with it?
meant to be able to see that, and you can't because these techniques.
Yes, you can. Bro, get some new glasses. Bro, dude. What are you saying? I could draw on them like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does he need some new glasses or something, bro? Decimated his eyesight?
Level of painted required to actually do these models justice. And that's what's so upsetting about this. If you were to do this on a vehicle, yeah, sure, it could work. But on individual miniatures like this, I'm
Look at all like the scratchy lines it's got. You know, it's got loads of scratchy metallic. The metallic looks really grimy and grotty, and it's got some nice highlights and grotty hazard stripes. What's wrong with this?
Yeah, this is. Did you bend your brush? Did you bend the metal on your brush? All right.
I thought the fundamental part of the Iron Warriors character is they're fucking losers. Oh dear. Oh dear. Just gonna put that on screen for like literally no reason. Nancy Precise bent eyeliner brush, thin tip angled eyeliner brush with small fine point tip for dry or gel eyeliner application. Brother thinks she's sat on a paintbrush, but actually just fucking sell them. They just sell them bent. They literally sell them like that, dude. Actually, Mr. Condescending, it's called a feral. That's a nicely bent one as well.
As well as the corners. And it's okay if you get some of it on the rim of the bottom eye.
They probably sell them at its promoted store, imagine. What was it called? Fucking... He doesn't even have a link. He doesn't even have a link to the fucking sponsor he's got. Gaming Gibbon. What fucking... He's like, this video is sponsored, no link. Imagine they got a bent brush, that'd be so funny. Chat, they don't. They don't have a bent brush. Sad.
Now you can get some contrast imperial fist and you'll put it on the very tip of the brush and you're just going to want to put it in the very middle of the eye.
Perhaps I want you to look at these models and tell me what you think is wrong with these photos. The silver highlights are incredibly thick, and they're incredibly thick because they've all been layer and edge highlighted, right? None of them have been dry brushed when they could have been.
These fucking highlighting apologists, not dry brushing on my Iron Warriors. What is, dude? What are you fucking saying to yourself?
Real on all of the skulls. is just gone. It just looks like one solid welded thing when it should be individual. You can take some of that Black Templar contrast paint and just do little lines. Just do little lines down each one. Bam! All of a sudden you can make out the details beautifully.
But you can. But you can though.
All blur together. None of the brass and bronze work was talked about. And the yellow, I've banged on enough about the yellow.
Well, I've seen you've stayed to the end. In that case, subscribe or watch my next video. Or both. And if you want even more content, check out my gaming channel at Nuka Kitten Gaming.
Exclamation. Thank you for watching, my friends, and I'll see.
I didn't enjoy it, don't thank me. It was a chore, I won't lie. This is the first reaction to one of my videos. Yay, boys, I may have made it. Anyway, thanks for the action and comments, liked and subscribed. Fucking get it, Nuka Kitten. Fucking get it. Is it the wasteland anymore? I don't see any recent Gasland videos just hating on other YouTubers and clickbait. It's awful. It's not even clickbait, it's just bad. So, fucking... Nuka Kid just fucking getting it. Look at her. Just slam dunking. Less subs than him, more views, and not just fucking getting dislike bombs.
Have you seen videos where they use the...
Get it. Get it, Queen. Anyway, what a fucking awful human. If you haven't already, go check out these two channels. Nuka Kitten we've just watched, and then we had the Feral Painter to begin with. Where is it? The Feral Painter. Go and subscribe and go and say hello. I'm going to subscribe to both. Because they're getting it. They're just doing their thing. And that guy is being an absolute arswipe to them for no reason. Both linked to Discord. Thanks, Lone. Girlie's having fun promoting positive in the community. What's wrong with that? Because she fucking doesn't use Agrax Earthshade. She pretends, okay? And like, fucking, look, dunking on people can be fun, right? If they deserve it. And if you don't deserve it, you just mean. But like, you are a small creator. You have 10,000 subscribers. You are a small creator. I'm a small creator, but I've got more subscribers than you. I wouldn't be dunking on you if you weren't being an knobhead to people who have even less subscribers than you do, who are trying to just like make little videos and have a good time. If you're watching these videos and going, oh, well, that's like a really interesting thing. Maybe I'll try that out in a video, you know. I saw that they use snakebite leather, which is not the same as Agrax Earthshade, as we've worked out, as you said so yourself in the previous video. And you go, well, that's a really interesting technique. I'm going to try that on my miniatures, and this is how it's gone. That's a really interesting video, and people can learn from that. If you don't like it, you can go, actually, I didn't like that. It's crap. Okay, that's a really interesting video. Watching a video going, decimation, you have to mask them and you have to use Agrax Earthshade, just makes you look stupid, just makes you look so stupid. And critiquing someone's production value where they've got fucking random explosions coming on, but they've got a green screen shadow in the corner, and you're sat there with your fucking Zoom call with the heavy blur so you can't see your fingers, and all your audio is panned to the left with your microphone backwards. Who are you? Who are you to say anything? Okay? Who are you to say anything? And I don't like critiquing someone who's like a smaller creator and is just making videos, but your videos are just mean. Just mean, and I don't think you should do that. I feel like now is a great time to take a step back, realize that videos like this just aren't very good, okay? They aren't very good unless you're critiquing someone huge than you and you're trying to ride the coattails. Look, everybody does that. But sitting there on your pedestal and going, oh, well, actually, the way I paint is perfect, the way you paint is terrible, and to a point where I have to go look at your models and just see that like they're the same, if not the other people's are better, just makes me come across as an arsehole, because I shouldn't have to. I'm not going to sit here and critique you Because I would never think to do that. But you're sat there just insulting people, how they paint, how they produce videos, when they're just making positive little videos and having fun with their models, and you're being there just being an arsehole about it. Stop doing it. Don't make another one of these. Don't think, oh, the last one got 2,000 views, I'm going to make another one. Because it's fucking, you're actually dumb. You're actually dumb. Your community doesn't like it, and they've made that known with dislikes, right? There's nothing in there. Just, it's not satire because you're not funny, right? Shut up. Make videos about your Iron Warriors or whatever. Make videos about anything you like. But don't sit there and fucking try and critique and satire someone else's video when you've got fucking pot kettle black, all right? Pot kettle black, if you want to talk like that. Nike my guy, they're the same color, grow up. Shut up, virgins. What the fuck are you doing here, all right? How you doing, bud? Love you. Satire also means you're making fun of something while making a point. There's no point here, right? He's going to respond by critiquing your tuna paint. I can't wait. I can't wait. Like, he's done one about Travarian. You know, I'm not going to sit here and watch it. He's done one about the Warhammer painting guy.
These just start in the middle.
No,
straight line.
No, don't paint chevrons on by hand.
It's the same video again, but at least it's about fucking Warhammer. You know, it's not just like a small creator. And he did, like, I'm pretty sure he did Travarian as well.
And immediately back in with the airbrush. Why are you not doing this with a paintbrush? Why? What benefit is the airbrush giving you at this?
Like, you can fucking laugh and critique larger creators, but you're just fucking dunking on smaller people. It's not fair. Opening with Hazard Cope. Every video is Hazard Cope. And it's like, that's the format of what is not a successful series. You know? It's not a success. It's not like everyone's getting like fucking 40,000 views. It's not a successful series. Just stop doing it. Stop. Honestly, just don't do it. Iron Warriors painting guide when? Maybe improve first. That'd be funny. That would be very funny, to be fair. What advantage? I don't know. I'll just ask my multiple golden demons. Anyway, fucking hell. BRB, going to react to Maggie's paint tutorials and complain he's not painting purple. Serious question, Decimation shirt when? Speaking of which, Woke t-shirt available now at hellstormwargaming.co.uk/shop. If you haven't been on there already, exclamation point merch, exclamation point shop. You can grab all of my merch. You can grab all of my merch, which would be very sick. You can grab t-shirts. You can grab objective markers. You can grab tournament tickets as well. And yeah, if this one sells well, maybe we'll get a Decimation one as well. Fuck me. Anyway, that's going to be the end of the stream for today. We didn't hit the member goal, so no marbles race, I'm afraid. But thank you to everyone who did become a member. Everyone who fucking so many super chats today. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. So I'm going to go and decimate. I'm going to go drink some Agrax Airshade and stick my dick in the pot. Because without that, how will I ever paint an Iron Warrior? Okay. So thanks for watching, everyone. I really appreciate you all. It's been fun. It's been emotional. I got no fun story to close out. Do you have enough super chats to make the member goal? I'm afraid not, bud. I'm afraid not. All the super chats added up to like 3. Well, I do really appreciate it. But thanks, everyone. I really appreciate you all. Thanks for all the super chats. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for watching. And hopefully, I'll catch you on Friday. I'm hoping to stream a battle report on Friday. I'm just looking for an opponent. But join the Discord if you're not already, especially with Discord in chat. And I'll catch you next time. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Love you, bye. Thanks for watching.